Ooh, my melon is now a number. That's almost a whole year.
You will sleep through 14 years of flight to your new home on Zizura. We encourage you to nurture your dreams. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. When you wake up, your new life begins. Seek fluid intake immediately. You will sleep through 14 years of flight to your new home on Zizura. We encourage you to nurture your dreams. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. When you wake up, your new life begins.
Bitz.
You will sleep through 14 years of flight to your new home on Caesura. We encourage you to nurture your dreams. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. When you wake up, your new life begins.
Hey, Bitz.
Hey, a resub. Thank you.
Well, did not accept to see this today.
Yo, 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 what's going on, chat? Hello, hello, hello. How are we doing? How are we doing, chat? How are we doing? Good morning,
Hey, Bitz.
good afternoon, good bloody evening.
Hey, Bitz.
What's
Hey,
going
Bitz.
on? What's going on?
Hey, Bitz. Hey, Bitz.
Hey, yeah. Chat, chat, chat. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good bloody evening.
Hey, Bitz. Hey, Bitz.
Are you ready for today?
Just like the sea,
Are you ready for today?
it grounds me. I'm laying my root.
Today's gonna be a good day, chat. Today's gonna be a
Hey,
good day. Good morning, good
Hey,
afternoon,
Bitz.
good evening.
Just like the pine.
Today's gonna be a good day. How y'all doing? YouTube chat, Twitch chat. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. First things out the way. Let's get the first things out the way. We are doing 30 key giveaways today. Okay? We're gonna be doing 15 on YouTube. We're gonna be doing 15 on Twitch. Okay? When I do them, I'm not gonna give exact times. It will be 30 Subnautica wonkies. Very courtesy givers by Unknown Worlds. We did do an unboxing as well the other day on YouTube, if you would have seen it, from the gift they sent us. Oh, sugar. I have snacks and everything today. And, oh boy, oh boy, are you guys in for a treat with Subnautica 2? Are you guys in for a treat with Subnautica 2? I'm not going to spoil anything. I am not going to ruin anything for you guys because it is an experience. And all I'm going to say, if you guys are worried about it being unoptimized, not performance friendly, don't worry. Do not worry. Okay? I am blown away at the performance. It's chef kiss. Right, in regards to Twitch drops, okay, you can achieve the drops here today. Let me just double check the announcements to give us. They should start approximately, I think, on the event time. Please bear with me whilst I quickly find that. I'm pretty sure it starts in 20 minutes and it's an exclusive drop for a couple of hours. So you can be in any partnered Subnautica, well, any creator who's partnered with Subnautica. There's going to be many of them today. I said many of them. I think there's only about 10 content creators that are going to be doing the drops,
Hey,
okay?
Bitz.
They have to be whitelisted for you to get these drops. They have to be whitelisted, okay? Let me... I'm just finding this out for you now. We do have 19 minutes before the event starts. It's going to be a good time. Do you guys want the good news or the bad news? This game can multiplayer? Yes, it can multiplayer. Do you guys want the good news or the bad news? You want the bad news? When I play Subnautica next Thursday, it won't be blind. But the YouTube videos I've been putting together are something you cannot miss. I have made it a cinematic experience where it's an adventure. Is Keep Calm posted in Keep Calm? You mean the one with the cat? I'm not telling you anything that's in the game. Okay? I will not be telling you anything that is in the game. You will have to wait and see. Or you might find some stuff out today, which I know for a fact you will do. It's going to be good. Can anyone get the Seamoth statue? Anybody can get the Seamoth statue. So there is drops today. I'm gonna pull everything up for you now, and we can crack on. We are officially co-streaming with the Subnautica Twitch channel. So you should see at the view account now. You should see like a little symbol, and you should see that we are officially connected to the channel. Will water be in the game? I don't think so. Based on the experience, do you think required specs? Right, so I've seen a lot of people talking about the specs and whatnot. You have to remember, them specs is not without frame gen and is not without DLSS, okay? That is just straight native. None of that stuff, right? So just remember, when you see spec sheets going forward, right, you need to remember that's without DLSS and frame gen. And even if every game has them now, and normally you have them on anyway, okay? The only thing I can say about the game, the performance for an early access day one game is phenomenal. Do not worry about the specs. Will Subnautica take place in Subnautica 2? I don't know. I don't know. Keys are only for Steam. Yes, I should mention that actually. The keys we are giving away for today is for Steam only, okay? So I apologize if you're on console, it's just the keys they've given me. It is 30 keys to give away. 15 on YouTube, 15 on Twitch. I got the hiccups. I appreciate everyone following, by the way. Appreciate everyone following, appreciate everyone jumping in. The keys are for Subnautica 1, just to clarify, they're not for Subnautica 2. That'd be a crazy if all the partnered streamers give away keys. They're for Subnautica 1. It's to kind of introduce people to the game if they've not played. If I'm not mistaken, in regards to the sea moth, I think anybody can get a sea moth if you're not in this stream today and whatnot by, I believe, getting the game within the first week. If you purchase the game within the first week, you get it anyway. You know? How many hours would you say? I can't tell you that, Plain Jane. I cannot tell you anything about Subnautica 2. Did you guys see that I was in Anthomnia's YouTube video? Did you all see that? Did you all see that? That was crazy. I just started watching. I was like, wait, that's me on his screen right now. You didn't see that? I watched his video though. You know the bit where he's at where it goes 99999 and that Discord message comes up? Yeah, that's me. That'd be me. The one, the one who worked out the timing thing. Right, let me pull this up here. I want to make sure we're ready, and I want to make sure that you guys are going to get these drops, because drops should be activated on the hour.
Resub. Thank you.
I just want to make sure you guys are not. Let me do. Compares with the drops and rewards. And let's see if the drop is popping up for you. Okay, I am not seeing the drops pop up yet on there. Is it in my email? It'll be in my email.
Hey, Bitz.
What's going on? What's going on? Sorry, just bear with me, chat. That's Subnautica. Did they send it through this email to update it? Yes. It says here, your Twitch account has been whitelisted. Please ensure you do the following two things to enable your account to get drops. We're in the Subnautica 2 category, and we have drops enabled, so it should appear when it appears. When that exactly happens, I would think it's on the hour. And then you guys can start getting your drops. Oh, drops will be enabled when the showcase begins. I've just got info. So mods and chatters,
Hey,
if you
Bitz.
see anybody asking about drops, just let them know it starts in 12 minutes, okay? Which does mean you will all have to refresh the Twitch stream. YouTube chat, if you're interested in getting the drops as well, make sure you jump over to Twitch to claim them drops, then you can kind of jump back over to YouTube if you want to try and get them, okay? So make sure I just want to make sure all my information's correct here for you, chat, before we go ahead, because I don't want to say something and then just let me go to that news. Yes, so the drops today is for the Seamoth statue, correct? Correct. There is going to be, on the official Subnautica page, plushie giveaways with the Leviathan. That will not be here. Okay, so if you're interested in getting the Leviathan plushie, you will need to be in a Subnautica stream for that. If you want the drops, you can be here, and if you want Subnautica 1 keys, you can be here.
Oh my god, is that a Twitch Prime?
What was that? There's a Reaper plushie, yes. If you remember, like, they did it through, is it U2's? I think they did it for the Subnautica one. Yes, Mystic Incarnate, yes. Yes, we're going to be giving 30 keys away. 15 on YouTube, 15 on Twitch. We're going to be doing it exactly the way we've done it before. The only difference, we are going to do a 10-minute countdown on the YouTube ones for everyone to get in. And then we're going to draw 15 out immediately. We're not going to re-roll. We're not going to restart the actual thing for every single one. We're going to give 10 minutes per each platform to get into the giveaway. And then I'm going to draw 15 out immediately. I'm going to screenshot that. I am then going to send that to Dragon Sniper, who will then either DM you on Twitch, or if you're on YouTube, take a screenshot of your... So on YouTube, click on your little logo up in the top corner, your little icon. Take a screenshot of that, send that to him on Discord. It has to be Discord, okay? I don't want people sending it anywhere else. If you're on YouTube, send it to him on Discord. If you're not in the Discord, links in the description on the YouTubes, okay? And then he can then verify that you. The only reason we do with a screenshot on YouTube is so then people aren't changing their name to you, okay? They cannot change your unique @ on the actual thing. Twitch drops are active in 8 minutes. What if you get a code but you already have Subnautica? Do what you want with it. Give it away to your own community if you're a streamer. Give it to a friend. Give it to someone in the in this chat if you want to. Up to you. Entirely up to you. Entirely up to you. Let me do that. Let me do that. I think I have to reset that. I do. Subnautica 2 is peak. I don't know. I don't know. I wish I could tell you anything I can, but I can't. Right, I've got the stream up here. We are going to react to it that way. So if you're wondering what this event is today, we have... we are an Unknown Worlds partner. We're going to be doing a lot of Subnautica content over the coming years through early access development, showing you updates, giveaways, all that kind of stuff. Talking about the latest news that comes out and all that kind of cool stuff. I will be having a full playthrough coming out. That is a dedicated YouTube series. We are going to be playing it next Thursday. Me and Total Eclipse are going to be doing a multiplayer session next Thursday on release. And then I'm probably going to do a run on stream, but it goes without saying I would kind of know what's going on. Okay. Will there be a key giveaway next week for Subnautica 2? I have not been informed by the devs of that happening. If I do find out, you guys will be the first to know. When the drop starts in 6 minutes, you will need to refresh your Twitch page for it to come up. Okay, just keep refreshing the Twitch page until you see the box come above the chat. Okay, and then it'll give you the description, it'll give you a countdown, and if you don't know how to redeem it, you will get a notification that you've received it. Just do !drops, click that link, it will take you to the Twitch drops page, okay, and then it tells you how to redeem. So it will say you got a reward, and it will say on the left hand side, click to redeem. Click that, it'll probably take you to the Subnautica 2 website, where then you would link your Steam, Xbox, PSN account. I would think it's going to be that way. Okay, just so you are aware. Right, let me send that to that. Sweet. Let me put you full screen. We have 5 minutes, chat. 5 minutes. Guys, I appreciate all the follows coming in on Twitch. Appreciate the people liking the stream over on YouTube and subscribing over there also. Obviously, I'm not going to keep retelling you guys
Bitz,
what they
you're a
do.
smooth.
Again, the drops are going to be for the Seamoth statue. Okay? They will start in 5 minutes. Well, technically 4 minutes when the event starts.
Hey, Bitz.
Okay? I'm pretty sure it's 20 minutes you will need to watch for to get it. And do !drops to find out your progress on receiving it. And also check your Twitch alerts, which are in the top right hand side of your Twitch web page, where you will then get a notification saying you received it. You're either going to get an activation code, or you will have to click redeem, and it will take you to the Subnautica website, where then you will put and connect your Steam, your PSN, your Xbox account. Okay? In regards to the giveaways, they could happen at any time during this stream. I am not going to tell you when. Just make sure you're here for them if you're interested in Subnautica 1 keys. Okay? If you're not interested in the keys, don't worry about them. If you're a streamer, you're more than happy to take them and give them away to your own community, however you wish. If you already own the game, give it to a friend. If you don't want to get involved, don't enter. Okay? The price of the game when it does drop will be $29.99, yes. Okay? That'll be the last time I'm going to explain all of that, because we have 2 minutes on the countdown before you get to see some cool things in regards to Subnautica 2. And I tell you now, you will not be disappointed. If you're a lover of Subnautica 1, you're going to love Subnautica 2. Because it's cracked. It is cracked. Do not worry if you think it's going to be similar to Below Zero. If you're an OG lover of Subnautica 1, you're going to... This feels like a love letter to the fans of Subnautica 1. Okay? Enjoy the time. We have 1 minute left. I'm going to take you over to this screen, where... what's going on here? There we go. We will be up here. I don't know where my camera needs to be. Okay, let's go over there. And do
Hey,
that
Bitz.
and head up there. There you go, chat. Oh, actually, let me Do 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 do. There you go. You can see what's going on now. All right, chat. Let's do this. Let's do this. Right, guys, start refreshing your Twitch page and please let me know when the drops start, okay? Start refreshing your pages now. And hopefully, start refreshing your pages now. It should start. Hey, the drops are up. I can see the drops, so refresh your page.
Hi everyone, welcome to the Subnautica 2 launch showcase. I'm Donya, the community manager for Unknown Worlds.
By the way, Donya
and
is
I am
lovely.
extremely
She's awesome.
excited to have Point Crow here as my co-host. So say hello.
Hi, hello. I'm very excited to be here. I'm Point Crow. If you don't know me, I play games wrong all the time and do weird challenges in them. And avid Subnautica fan.
Which is, I'm so excited to have you here as well to take everyone through this entire showcase. We have so much to get through, so everyone settle in, have as much fun. Make sure you've got a drink, make sure you've got something to eat, some snacks, because it is a jam-packed showcase to get you ready for Subnautica 2's launch. And Point Crow is going to give you a quick overview of what we have coming up.
Is volume okay, chat?
Exclusive giveaways here. We have gameplay reveals. We have interviews with the developers, and we have drops to be won. There's so much more, and I'm really excited to get into this.
Yeah, and we are not going to leave you hanging. I know we said that we have the exclusive gameplay reveal here for the new gameplay trailer, so we are just going to dive straight into that one and give you our brand new gameplay trailer for Subnautica 2.
Hopefully that's not the one I've been showing. Oh, it's not. I've not seen this, by the way.
My job is your life. Find a convenient way to die.
Welcome back, Pioneer. For the sake of all our sleeping friends, we have to learn how to survive. Good luck.
No one wants to talk about how we got here. All you need to know is, it's a beautiful place to die over and over again.
We've set up a lab here with a few basic biomods. They're safe. But if you start to hear voices,
Biomods?
or if you get the urge to swim to the tree, don't go.
Forget your debt. Forget Noah. Forget Altera. Forget the life you imagined. It's all gone now. You're going to die here. And that's all right. Pick the most interesting thing you can see and explore. Wouldn't that set you
Oh my
free?
god, is that a Twitch
And I know
Prime?
where this mission
Hi,
will
Bitz.
end. You'll join us soon enough.
I swear, every single time I watch that, I get chills. Like, it doesn't matter how many iterations of that trailer we've been through, I just love it every single time.
I just saw it for the first time. That was crazy. That was so good. I have so many things. I took notes. I'm
Hey,
ready
Bitz.
to talk about it. Oh, wow. Wow. Sorry, I'm flabbergasted.
No, it's okay. What was the thing that kind of stood out the most to you from the trailer?
Well, first off, multiplayer, right? Like, how many people did I count there? Like, at least two, which is crazy. I saw beautiful updated graphics for all of it.
The stream is not doing it
with the VO
justice
there.
on how visually stunning the
Forget
game is.
Altera, you're going to die here, and that's all right. And that's a crazy line. It's a bar. we have the return of the architects. You see that at the end of the trailer. There's eyes in the tree. There's this tree that's a very central object to the environment and everything that we're seeing here. There's the ringfish, the crab with the rock.
Hey,
Beautiful
Bitz.
fabrication. That animation was amazing. Does Kara return? Like because you see the hand going inside of the thing that you create in the biosphere. Like that's so cool. And there's new bios and there's a lot. There's so many. I'm very excited.
I'm so glad. Like your reaction is basically even with like obviously going through development and getting to play the game like all the way through every single stage that it's been in, like even when I got to watch the gameplay trailer for the first time, like I got chills. All of the little bits that we have like teased in there.
Once there's a non-chatting section, chat,
in the first
I'll
early
answer some of your
access,
questions, okay?
Update, which is obviously coming May 14th, which is
it's close. It's really close. I also wanted to mention too, the music in the trailer was beautiful. I think it brings the exact vibe that you guys are looking for, and I mean I can't wait to dive into it.
yeah.
Ben, I guess
Ben Prunty's back. Yeah. Ben Prunty is back again from Below Zero, so he's back to do all of our Subnautica 2 music. Yeah,
that's so good. And the 14th, May 14th, early access. Get it then. I mean, I can't wait. Like it's really soon, and I mean, I don't know what else to say here. It's just so I'm still like reliving the trailer in my mind.
Yeah, thankfully we are also going to pop it up on our YouTube channel, so if you want to watch it over and over and over again until it comes out, you are more than welcome to do that once we're all done here.
Guys,
also, there's a
let me
giveaway,
know when
right?
you guys
just watched the trailer,
start
but there is a giveaway for everyone watching and
receiving
everyone
your
at home.
drops, okay,
If you
in
want
regards to like
win
claiming them.
One of 60 Reaper Leviathan U2 plushies. That's right, a Reaper Leviathan plushie. All you need to do is head to Gleam. The link is on screen and also
Scan
in
the
chat.
QR.
If you complete
You
all
want a
the
chance to get it.
instructions there, it'll be basically pretty easy for you to win one of these 60 Reaper Leviathan U2 plushies. I'm really excited for that. I want one right now.
Yeah, they're really good. We worked really hard with U2s on all of our different plushies, and so the Reaper Leviathan one, if you follow our TikTok, sometimes we take them out to go and do silly little TikToks. So we've pushed them around on the swings in the local park. We dress them up for Halloween, all sorts of stuff. So they are great. U2s did an incredible job with them. So definitely make sure that you go and you enter to win one of these. But that is not all. We also are doing a Twitch drop, which is really exciting. It is the first time that we've ever done a Twitch drop for Subnautica.
I love Twitch drops.
So
Great. I'm really excited you guys are doing this.
Yeah. So we have made a really cool sea moth statue decoration for your base in Subnautica 2. If you watch this stream for 20 minutes and you connect all of your accounts up, so connect your Twitch to Subnautica 2, you will automatically get the item when Subnautica 2 comes out in early access. So you will be able to get the blueprint in your PDA and build it and put it in your base's decoration. It is so cool. I absolutely love it.
It's great. I mean, Twitch drops are also like just amazing. So, hey, you might as well watch for at least 20 minutes, grab it, and put it in your base. Send screenshots. It'll be fun to see.
Exclamation mark drops, chat.
And if you do miss out, so if you're watching the VOD or you were not able to get it this time, don't worry, it is not going to be wholly exclusive to Twitch for eternity. We will very likely bring it back in the future with like different events or different things that we do. So we don't want anyone to miss out. It'll just be anyone who's watching the launch showcase will be the first.
Yeah, click that link.
To get it.
Click that link.
So,
obviously, if you type in drops and it's not coming up, it's because it's just been added to the thing. So it's all the same command.
That's great. I mean, there's been way too many times when I've seen something and then I missed it 4 years ago. So
yeah,
It's great.
That link is
Thanks
not
for doing
unique to individual people.
Yeah,
Just
we
click
always
that.
try as much as we can to be like as generous as possible when we're doing giveaway items, which is why we also have another special thing that we're doing, which is if you purchase Subnautica 2 during the launch week, you will receive a buildable in-game Reaper statue for your base. Now, this is also a limited time offer to celebrate the launch, but similarly to the Seamoth, it is very likely that
That
we
is
will bring it
pretty
back
mega.
again in the future. But for now, as long as you buy Subnautica 2 during the launch week, you will get it.
There you go.
That's great. I mean, we're gonna have a bases full of statues of everything from the previous Subnautica games. Unless this Reaper Leviathan comes back in Subnautica 2, right? Maybe, possibly. You want to tell me more right now? Maybe,
Jump scare yourself every time you enter the base. Yeah.
Well, no. I mean, I think we've talked about it a bit that like we're on a new planet, so a lot of the creatures are not the same as the original Subnautica. So this was just a nice little way to be like, the Reaper Leviathan might not be coming back,
True, Jake.
in
True.
its life-size way, but you've got like a little statue for the base. So they're in spirit, if not in body.
It's great. I'm excited to see the new creatures. I'm excited to see the new environments. All in jest. I'm really excited. I can't wait. And thanks for doing these drops. Hey, if you want them, go grab them.
Yep. And just to amp the excitement up a little bit more, we are going to move on to our first interview with the devs. So we are going to invite on a couple of them to basically just have a quick little chat, and then they are going to do a
Drops,
little
guys.
demo
Exclamation mark
after
drops.
that,
S on the end, plural.
just to show off some more of the game. So without further ado, let's bring them in. Hello, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. Would you like to introduce yourselves?
Sure. I'll go first. I'm Anthony Gallegos. I'm the game design lead on Subnautica 2, which means all the bad decisions are my fault, and all the great decisions are everyone else's.
All right. Hi, everybody. I'm Ryan Giammi. I'm a system designer on Subnautica 2. If you can't find any copper, you should tell me. It will be the 50,000th time I've heard that you can't find copper, and I will once more delve into the mines and understand why.
I have a quick question before we start the rest of the interview. Why can't I find copper? I just want to it's curious.
It's past 4 of them. The day-night lighting was such that you couldn't catch the reflection, which is why we added that separate little glint thing. Everybody said there was too much yesterday, and then they all said there was too little today, and depending on which build you were on, the feedback was different. We decided to add or remove the large nodes to that one cave based on some other data, and you missed those because the size was off. Or you already found it all in this cave, forgot about it, and posted to Reddit anyway.
Perfect. Thank you. Just want to know why.
I'm Daniel. I'm an environment artist, so my job is making rocks, coral, and covering Brian's copper with grass, so you can't find it.
It's supposed to be on the ceiling, Daniel.
Incredible, just absolutely incredible. We have a few questions ready to ask you all. So if you don't mind, we will get in with the first one, which we're not going to do anything too complicated or difficult, so take a nice breath. We're not going to throw you in the deep end, unintended. So when players first dive into Subnautica 2, what's the immediate difference you'd kind of like them to feel compared to the previous Subnautica games?
Well, I think the first thing we want people to notice is that we want them to see how much more beautiful the game is now. I think Subnautica 1 and Below Zero are still like striking games. But we also know that, Subnautica started development over 10 years ago. And so I think this is like a game that brings it to a sort of next generation of fidelity. And so after they take in the oohs and the ahs of how pretty it is, my hope is that they start to feel like, wait, it is very different looking. It's very pretty, blah, blah, but also I feel like I'm back in Subnautica. That would be the best compliment anyone could give, is that when they play for like a half hour, they're like,
Like I said earlier,
I
chat,
feel
like if you
comfortably
if you
this is
enjoy
an
Subnautica
extension of the
1,
things that I know before.
it gives you the vibe of Subnautica 1.
It's a very good question. There's a sense of like mystery that comes from not knowing stuff. It's very difficult to replicate. It's very difficult to have more than once, right? Like you talk about the way you remember playing Subnautica 1 the first time. You know, I played it again before starting on Subnautica 2 and got a bunch of wonderful memories about those big reveals, like the first time something, a Reaper grabbed me by the front and chucked me off to the side, that kind of thing. If we succeed, I think we're going to create a bunch of new memories that feel the way those do when you look back. Like the hope is to be as memorable for similar reasons, but without having to repeat any of it, right? To ultimately put the lightning back in the bottle and let you have it again, and to go further than we did, to add more stuff, to sort of like take the what ifs that you've asked over the years since the first game came out, and like actually pay some of them off and sort of invite your curiosity, see what you find.
I would give like an environment artist answer probably, but I think the stuff that's happening with light in this game is just incredible. You know, we have everything is casting light into the scene. You know, everything that's bioluminescent is casting light into the scene. Even just, you know, colorful coral and stuff is bouncing light. And then the biggest
I'll get to some questions in a little bit,
where you
Venice.
just have sunlight or other light just shining through your windows into the base, shining out when it's nighttime and you have lights on in your base. It just looks just like stunning to me. And I'm really excited for people to get to see that.
I imagine that's actually quite like a difficult problem to solve, right? Because it's not only like a regular game where you have above ground and you have one ray of light, but you also have fusion through water, and you have to like really capture that. Is that something that like was genuinely a very difficult issue for you to solve?
I would say, yeah, we've iterated through, you know, water light absorption and stuff like that, like a ton. We're still, you know, figuring that out, especially when you get deeper, you know, there's less sunlight. And so you have to figure out like this thing, you know, this flashlight looked great up there. Now down here, it's like way too bright or whatever. So it's an ongoing thing. It's definitely worth it though.
Yeah, I also see the artists often agonize over, and I mean this in a good way, they agonize over like the way water looks when you look up through the surface. You know, I forget the name of the actual effect, but there's like a ring effect that appears with the way everything looks. And they try and accurately replicate that, or even all the time they spent on the material that appears on the ground of the ocean when you are watching the way light comes through the waves and the rippling effect. It constantly creates that little bit of light motion across the ground. Like all the work that they've done to make that really makes it feel like, yes, you are in water and not just flying and like actually swimming in shallow water in a really great way.
I think most people can agree with me when I say, after looking at that gameplay trailer that we just did, that you guys did a fantastic job with it.
Caustics.
It looks beautiful. I'm very, very excited to dive into it. I also I have a question following up, actually. And I know, Anthony, you did mention to me that you called me, I think it was a coward earlier.
Off camera, yes.
My own, yes, with my gameplay. I was curious, right? Because Subnautica 1 and also Below Zero had such a sense of horror, a dread to go further
Exclamation mark
deeper
drops,
into
Patrick.
the ocean after having these very inviting starting environments. I'm wondering exactly, like, how did you design these biomes in Subnautica 2 to really like start feeling more and more dangerous as you get into there? Because I think I speak for a lot of people in the fact that the fear of the unknown is something that really drove them to play Subnautica even more and like love the game so much.
I think we get a lot of benefit out of the fact that we're on an unknown alien planet, and the fact that we're not repeating 4546B means that we have like a whole new slate of creatures that people have no idea what they do. And so, speaking about even watching your playthrough, right, that I watched, and I say coward affectionately because I was also a coward, that the first time you see like something like a gasopod, you're like,
I think
what's
he means
that? I won't go
world
anywhere near
surplus.
it. It's going to kill me. And a gasopod ends up being kind of like a benign creature for the most part. But simply because you don't know what it's capable of, it's very scary. It's very, very scary. And I think we benefit a lot from that. So we always try and put predators in every area that you're in, some type of like minor or major threat. And I think simply by virtue of the fact that you have no idea what they do and that the game gets progressively darker, that alone does a lot of the weight of making it scary. Like, we don't have to intentionally be like, we need this guy to have a jump scare moment or anything like that. Not required. Just
Everything's
make
a
it to
jump
where they will
scare
come
when
at
you don't
and
know
do
what
a
it is.
roar, and players will already generally
Hey, you can
be like,
claim it
"Nope,
now?
I'm
Hell
out,"
yeah.
you know. And as Daniel was pointing out earlier, just the fact that we have so much better lighting effects and stuff like that. I think the dark gets real dark and real scary, and the, you know, it's I work on the game. I'm a little bit broken. The things that most things don't affect me, but there are still things that I play right now where it gets really dark, and I'm like, nah, this is really quite a challenge to play test. So, yeah, the alien world does a lot of the heavy lifting for us.
I'll get to that later, Surplus.
It's probably fair to say the music does too. I don't know. I think we're very lucky to get to work with Ben Prunty again. I've been listening to his music since like FTL. I used to have that soundtrack on repeat. And there's just a really beautiful thing that happens when that like emotional design intent starts from like, you know, Anthony and a Miro board, and then months later it's like, here's the music track, here's the high level concept, and you just start to see it become more and more real until you see a player play it, and you see the look on their face, you see that surprise, that like, ah! And like months of work are paid off in that moment. All the effort is worthwhile in that moment. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, the music does a ton. There's a part, I think, there's one song that when I first heard it in the Subnautica 2 build, I was like, what is that? What is happening? And I think I was as scared as I've ever been, including, you know, the previous games. I was just from the song. I didn't even know what was going to happen. I was just like, my God, what is this? And yeah, I think with the biomes, we also, the tech gives us the ability to make even more interesting like rock formations and stuff, and those can carry a lot of personality as well. I think
just to clarify,
the coolest thing to me about
sorry, let me
Subnautica
just
is the two flip sides of
just to clarify, when you do get the drop, go to the drops page, click claim now. It takes you to the Unknown Worlds website, and it gives you a full list of how to do it, an account linking guide for Twitch drops. Okay, so there's a whole list on how to link it.
On that point, it's like I was really drawn to like the Blood Kelp Forest in Subnautica 1, right? And it's like, whoa, like what is this place? Only to be attacked by a crab squid, and you're like, I can't do this. And I love the difference there with the Reaper Leviathan areas where it's just pure. There's nothing. It's just desolate. To really give you that sense of, oh, everything's open. Like you can't hide here. I think that really plays pretty significantly exactly what Anthony was saying as well, with environmental storytelling there. Of really
yeah, so just so you guys are aware, it does tell you how to claim it, but you need to go into Subnautica 2, the official game, so next week, and then in the settings you need to link your account. So you do it from in the game. So make sure put that to one side and click the claim now on the 14th next week once you get the game.
Sensitized to a lot of that. But it's really not the case. Like, there are still moments where I'll go through an area and, like, I just still feel that same sense of, like, wonder and awe, even if I've, like, been in there, like, 5 or 6.
You basically link your Twitch account within the actual Subnautica 2
I do think that, in a lot of ways,
game,
Subnautica 2 is, like, really capturing some of those, like, really beautiful moments that you got in, like, Subnautica and Below Zero. But I kind of want to hear from all of you guys as well, but is there like a biome or a creature that you think kind of really showcases like how Subnautica 2 is like different?
That's a good question. Because it's funny because I'm like thinking about a lot of our early creatures. The attempt was to match the sort of feelings of like Subnautica. I think if I'm thinking about the stuff that you would have definitely seen in the gameplay trailer.
Yeah, just to verify, you do have 3 days to claim it, but once you click claim, doesn't mean it's going. You need to click claim now, and it goes into your inventory. Okay, and then it'll have a connect button. Click the connect button next Thursday.
Evolutionary biology we explored, which is that we wanted to have this idea of creatures that existed as two individuals, but come together for one like life form, basically. And that was a way that we were trying to differentiate the life on this from what you saw in 4546B. And that will not be the only creature in the game that operates that way, because that was like a sort of, we started thinking, a lot of players do way more thinking about this than I think the devs originally ever did, about like, oh, see, this creature comes from this same sort of phenotype as this, and they are all in the same genus. Like, sure, I think that's awesome. I love that people do that. But this time, I would say people are more intentionally doing that, where they're like, okay, so this would probably be related to this, and this is like a thing we want to carry through creatures on this planet, maybe more intentionally than before. So I think that one exemplifies that.
I'm waiting for like a couple of folks on the team to read those theories on Reddit and go, "Oh my God, they're right. That's a good idea. We should make that actually true."
Yeah.
Yeah, you think about it. That's great.
Right. Like they look at it like, that's better than what we had written down. That happens. Good ideas come from lots of places. Both the biomes I want to talk about are not ones we could talk about yet, and so it's frustrating. But I can say why I care, why I think they're going to be so wonderful. There's two things that are really unique to Subnautica biomes that I love. There's the environmental storytelling methods that we use, where we exercise an awful lot of constraint and don't throw the UI in your face and don't really tell you what it is and kind of just pull you through with big, scary, spooky stuff or mysteries or the just unknown. Or, as Minecraft may have noticed, the big, scary Reapers push you down and then you have to go to the place that was more scary before but isn't actively going to eat you. So we have a lot of fun stuff, just like how you arrive at a place and have to sort of sort the mystery out. The other one is when we do like the full ecosystem sort of thing, where like this zone is defined by the life forms that live there and the way the other life forms respond to it. And we've got some really, I wish I could talk about it, like dynamics and loops where it's like you will know going into the zone that all the
I
life
will
here
ask for you,
is
Arthur.
aware of something particularly spooky, and you too shall become afraid of it in time. And I look forward to somebody dissecting this exact language months down the line and go, "Oh, it was that one."
Hey, you know what? I mean, you can tell here. Like, we won't tell anybody. You just want to just like tell us a little more. Like, that's fine. That
If people do that,
here's the segment.
go on the internet and tell.
Yeah, there's four creatures, two pairs of creatures that I think they're too far ahead to talk about explicitly. But if there's one creature and if another one gets in proximity to it, their behavior changes in ways that are bad for you, the player. So it's like, oh, if I see that guy, not a good sign. If I see that guy and this other guy, that's a really bad. And I just find that so cool. Like, it feels really like there's sort of this interaction between different organisms around you rather than just between them and you. It's very cool to see.
Yeah, I love that idea. It really like makes it more of a living world that you're experiencing. Like, you've been, from what we've seen in the gameplay trailer, you've been thrust down into this, this planet, and you're not someone who's involved with any of these environments. So exploring that and seeing like all of these different places interact rather than them just being segmented by biome. I love that. And that's really great to hear. I can't wait to exactly find out what you're talking about. I feel like that's another, going back to that previous question, sense of dread. You see these two things together, run.
Yeah.
And so we've talked a little bit about the fauna of this new alien world. I want to talk a little bit about the vehicles, right? What makes, so I know in Subnautica, we had the Sea Glide in Subnautica 1, the Sea Truck in Subnautica Below Zero. What makes the Tadpole in Subnautica 2 more than just another vehicle? Like, what's, how does it change how players
The
explore
Tadpole
the
is like
environment?
Sea Moth version 2.
And why is it special?
One of the things that I think we all on the team do is we all watch a lot of the content that people make about Subnautica. And when we were trying to think of Subnautica 2, we were like, okay, well, we want to make it more like Subnautica 1 than Below Zero, which isn't to say that I reject wholeheartedly anyone that says Below Zero is not a great game. I think Below Zero is an amazing game. Like, I love Below Zero. And I'm also a Sea Truck lover, which that puts me at a weird spot with some people. I think the Sea Truck's
basically
great.
smash it.
But I understand a lot of the criticisms of people had with it, which were totally fair. And so to me, I think what the Sea Truck did that was awesome was this idea of modularity. And maybe some of the execution on it is what left some people wanting. And so when it came to the Tadpole, we were looking at, okay, how could we add modularity to it, but make sure that the things that we're adding isn't about like, you're not building the sea train. It is more about swapping out the vehicle for different roles. And that's the thing that we're trying to do with it, is that every chassis that it attaches to serves a very specific purpose and a very different gameplay role from the other. Like, we could, in theory, create 50 chassis if we wanted to, but we're very intentional with the ones that we put in the game are meant to shake up the way that you would normally use this vehicle. And then the fact that it can detach from the chassis just means that it makes exploring more dynamic, because let's say you were in a chassis of size and you got to a cave entrance that was too small. That gives you that moment to start doing like the Russian doll of detach from the chassis, going with the tadpole. Now I need to break out a resource, so I'm going to get out of my vehicle and start using my wake makers, the Sea Glide equivalent, and
Hey,
then drive
Bitz.
around to the resources, you know. And so we get that same sort of feel that you get almost from, in a way, going from like the Cyclops.
TLDR on what he's
Sea
talking
Moth
about
to
here.
player
Think
on
of
Sea Glide.
the
And
Sea
we start to
Moth
get that even with just
when
the
you
chassis
add an
early on.
attachment to
I
allow
think
it
it's
to
important
upgrade.
that the
This
chassis is
time
not
with the
the end of the
tadpole,
road
every
for, like,
time you
vehicle size
upgrade it,
increases. Like,
you
we
get a
won't have a large
visual
sub,
change
but,
to the actual tadpole.
I think it gives players
Is
that sort of
the
early sense
TLDR of what he's
power
saying.
and progression, and chassis means that they can have choices with how they want to play. Like, the goal isn't to make like one chassis that's irrelevant after a certain point. It's that, 20 hours in, you and I sit there and think about our tadpoles, and you're like, I don't want to use that chassis. I like the one that I have for this role, and that's fine, and I think that's where it feels pretty special.
Hey, Bitz.
I'm glad to hear that. I think a lot of people have varying opinions about the sea truck, so thanks for also addressing that too. I'm a sea truck neutrality. It was just a vehicle in the game for me, but I understand that. And it's also, so just to follow up with the chassis here. So you'll have one for, I guess, like exploration. You'll have one for maybe like biosphere thing or whatever. Or maybe you'll have one for this other function. Just to clarify there, and then you can just like always use it for that, detach it, and explore whatever you want.
I do have a few things I can talk about later, chat, but we'll
Yeah,
do
like
it
the
after
first
all
one
this.
that we
Okay?
have, the one that we've shown with the wings, we primarily think of that as more of an exploration one. It's the one that makes the tadpole the fastest, for instance. But it has limited utility when it comes to things like storage and stuff like that. So it's much more, I'm going around fast to look at stuff, and then maybe we could have options of ones that could like hold more, for instance. So stuff like that is the type of things where we're thinking about, like, we often think about it in player roles. I've talked with Brian about this, where we're like, oh, it's a player that just cares about exploring and driving around and looking at creatures. And then there's a player that's like, a player that wants to just grab everything off the ground and be a locust on the world. And, like that's like two different mindsets. And we can kind of cater to both of them at individual times without saying like make a whole new vehicle. But you could still have your little Iron Man moment of, looking at your little chassis all lined up or something like that, and kind of pick which one you want to dock with. I think stuff like that feels really neat for players.
That sounds great. That sounds really fun.
One thing I would add is we have a really cool hardpoint system. And so you can add, in addition to the chassis, you can add, oh, I want to put an extra storage compartment on the outside. Or you can add a light. You can put a light on there, or other stuff. I think we're still building more things that you can add to those hardpoints, and it starts to feel like an off-road rally car with like stuff strapped to the roof. It feels like very much like it's my tadpole. It's not just the tadpole. This is my tadpole that I built for what I want to do with it, and I get the sense of ownership. I really love that stuff.
Yeah. You just kind of like just really. I got that. We can just kind of strap the around and call it a day. Yeah, I get that.
Nice improvisational prop, ready with the diet tape.
Yep.
I want to be like a giant game design nerd for a second. So like the sea truck was an interesting way for the player to make choices, because you can kind of have everything if you build it all and are willing to go really slow, but then it all kind of looks and handles and feels the same. And I feel like the tadpole chassis model does a good job pushing past that, to where the different choices you make about how you want to play feel, look, appear, are like have an identity that is different. It's not just I've added this box to the back of my truck that does a thing. It's like, no, I'm in the one with the fast wings that goes super quick and lets me run away from predators versus the one that I'm going to use to try and move my base over there past those same predators, where I have to desperately hope that they don't catch me because I'm slower this time. It's like, it's not quite as much as you could just have this enormous train of everything. Like, you have to make choices, but then we can pay those off with really strong trade-offs and good drama.
I think the really nice thing is that we can probably show some of this off. So we're going to have
here you go,
little bit
chat.
of a gameplay demo. So we're going to have the three of you,
Here you go.
showing off some of the really cool stuff that the tadpole can do and going through some really cool areas. So we're going to go and switch over to that so that everyone watching can take a look at that demo and then we will come back afterwards and have some more interviews with some more of the other developers.
It's the gameplay demo time. Show off some of those vehicles we were talking about in our sweet base with our moon pool. Totally not ramshackle. I'm a very beautiful base builder. I build the best bases. But no, we have our giant awkward moon pool, but we could drive ourselves, but I think it'd be cooler to get a ride.
Hello? Bus is here.
Welcome.
Come on in. Make sure you bring your hardpoint stuff if you got anything to schlep around.
Well, you got an oxygenator on you right now and a work light, so let's do that.
Well, must have forgotten I left that stuff in the truck.
By the way, do you want to know what voice is back, by the way, chat? This
I'm
one.
Seated.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
I am enjoying a scenic view of the grass under the thing while we wait. All right, here we go. All right, and where would you gentlemen like to go today?
I don't know. Take me on a tour, driver.
A tour? Oh, love those. It's like I passed the test for the knowledge, and now I can just show you all around Coral Gardens.
Uh-oh. There we
Some
go.
lovely bioluminescent spires. We have some donuts that are very fun to drive through in smaller, faster vehicles.
The thing about this vehicle is the top speed on it's still pretty good. It's more just like a little bit of like a driving a Mack truck. It takes a while to get up there.
Yeah. Let's see here.
But you know, it was always a priority for us to make sure that each chassis kind of had its own identity, and the speed is definitely one of the major components of that.
The acceleration curve gives it a very distinct feel.
Yeah.
I think we've got, I call this the Spider Dome coming up.
Spider Dome?
You should take us out over some resources so we can see how the cool light on the bottom of the hull kind of works.
Ooh, good idea.
One of the things about it was, yeah, we wanted it to be like the work rig.
Little lag. I think
you
that's
and your
the
friends
footage
could
they've
go
recorded. That's not
drive
gameplay.
to your construction job together and go gather up materials.
Perfect.
We already know
I could take
devs
you all
can
right
make
to this
game,
drop-off,
but when it
and then
comes
you
to
could build a
recording
dive
them,
elevator to get you all the way down, you could stick the oxygenator.
Oh, I actually just realized that for the first time that we could look through the camera.
I thought that was just for the driver.
No, we're watching the camera too. That's great.
Nice. We've got some lovely water slugs down there, and here we are coming up on an awful lot of the
You're a
necropigeons.
spoon.
Yeah, I will say it nice. The anemones,
Oh,
the
dear.
anemones here look so pretty.
Yes.
this is what I
think in
love
the
about like
Q&A you were talking, Daniel, about the way that the lighting bounces off stuff in
dev
a way that's
gameplay. You
so
can tell they're
different
not
than the old
creators,
games.
right?
And I think you see a lot of that, even with the light, the way it's bouncing off the vehicles right now.
Such an amazing lighting artist, Freddie, but even, you know, just placing stuff in the world, every time you are dropping stuff in, it changes, you know, the lighting. It's really amazing.
Here, I'm gonna gather some of these acid things. Park me above and turn on the light, boss.
Yes, sir. Here we go. A nice little clump.
Seek fluid intake
Use my lower
immediately.
camera to get
I
that
actually don't have any
position.
hydration
Just
drinks
right.
right now.
There you go.
I was
wait,
too busy
forgot bring
rushing
my
to set up
blade.
stream.
I'll blow up some of these rocks instead. I'm like the worst prepared person on the. Oh wait, no, I have the axe. Shh. I'm always prepared.
We never doubted you for a second.
All right, I got some cysts. Which is a sentence you only say in a video game is a positive thing.
Hey, the tadpole looks cool, right? With the little seats for your multiplayer friends.
Maybe we should go in search of wildlife. I mean, I guess, you know, it's not to besmirch the fair anemone. They are also wildlife. But
The tadpole.
yes, or what is and what isn't an animal? That's another thing that we commonly have debates about. Yeah.
Yeah. Deciding what to name stuff internally.
I would love to see some of the creatures that Daniel worked on that are in this area. If we just go a little bit more east.
Just gonna at least see how I can handle this current over here. Ah! This is fine. It's fine. We're fine here.
Yeah. One of the cooler creatures that I think we put in the game are these massive jellies. The cool tentacles going over the edge.
Oh, Gouda.
Yeah, these were a long process getting these set up in this biome, but worth it, I think.
I think it's like the right amount of balance. This is one of those things where we're like, is it a creature? Is it a plant?
What does it think about?
It's such a cool...
That's what I do love about
Yeah,
Subnautica
exactly.
games
What's
is
this
when you
thing's
go
agenda?
into it for the
I don't
first
know.
time, you don't know what is an enemy
can
or you
know,
don't
though,
know
if
what
you
is
scan it.
friendly.
I
Right.
learned the terms sile and motile,
Until it comes for you.
which is a fun way of saying life that moves and life that doesn't.
Yeah. Our writer Seth educates me on a lot of stuff.
I only knew sessile because that's what
An
my
extra
dad said
two
I
is like
was
you've
when I was
noticed,
playing
Smasher.
video games.
You got 6 now instead of 5.
I feel like the research we've had to do to make this game is like the most fun and rewarding subject matter research of any game I've gotten to work on. Someday we're going to talk all about methane cleft rates. Very exciting internet stuff. All right, we got any of those cool creatures down here? I think, pretty sure we can find a Jeticaris in one of these caves.
Oh yeah, if we want to go cave diving a little bit. I'm catching up to you guys with the work light. I'm portable light man.
Oh, there we go. We'll stop the gospel.
Yeah. Let's take a look.
Oh, here's a perfect little cave with this nice little light. Wonder what's in there. You know what I need to do? I probably need to detach from my hull chassis into the regular tadpole.
So we can
Now I
squeeze
open
into
it
the
up.
hole. Context. he
Chassis
detached.
detached.
He
Small
detached his
tadpole.
chassis.
Let's do it.
Yeah, there's some silver and some copper in here, but I don't think there's Jetocaris. Or if there's, I know there's one of the caves in this area.
Kind of tempted to take this copper.
That goes way deeper than you expect.
Yes, I think they're all connected too.
I'm putting the copper in the hull.
Wait, he found copper?
Yay!
Look at this guy. He's out here working. Oh yeah, I was like, what are you gonna do? The hull was gonna get stuck.
Yeah, I popped it off.
What up? Here, let me put this light on the back now, so I don't have to carry it anymore. There we go.
Perfect. Can you leave it on? Is it lighting up behind me?
Yeah, it is 100%.
Excellent.
You're just now you're providing a nice early downward light.
Yeah, I found a Jeticaris.
Oh yeah.
You're there, down here somewhere.
Hi, little guy. People are always saying how many crabs are in the game. Well, we got the big crab, we got the little coral crab, and we got this guy. I love his eyeballs. They're so cute. I guess if you like crabs. I mean, some people might find this actually genuinely terrifying or horrifying, but I think they're pretty cute.
Go up to it, think you're going to get punched by it.
They have basically Iron Man boosters on all their limbs.
100%.
We're bringing the hauler. We got to haul something.
Exactly. I know. Brian and I are just like, oh, what are we doing? Right. Gathering stuff. Right.
Right, so I can go back into the signals menu. I can turn it back on for other ones.
I do like that you can take the tadpole and drive it around and leave the hull chassis behind, and I can fill it up while you're driving the tadpole.
Yep. Like you guys are loading it up. We could almost have multiple hulls, and it's just like a semi-truck. Exactly.
And if we had had a locker too, we could have then attached a locker to the base tadpole, filled that up too. Like you can end up.
Why, Anthony? Can't you make one of those with your base builder?
Oh my gosh, Brian.
He said very not stagedly.
Yep. Yes, I can.
I actually really like that. We moved a lot of these things to the base builder so you can do them out in the world without having to get lost in the menu too much.
Storages are back.
One of the early playtesters referred to this as the sea purse. That's what I always think of it now as. Yeah. Yes. They were like, I don't want to take a sea purse with me everywhere I go. And I said, oh, I love taking this thing around. I think it's like one of the best improvements.
You
we
do
did to
not
the
need to
original
play
game
the
was
first
making
one
the
to
portable
play this
locker.
one, no.
Actually,
No.
Well,
brand new
originally it was just
world,
the floating locker,
all
and
that
then we
kind of
made it the
stuff.
portable one, and I think that actually
The only
does a lot
thing
for early
you will
inventory
benefit from playing
benefits.
I love how it
Subnautica
comes
1
back as
is
a
Easter
sort of an
eggs.
expandable
Anything
storage
that you
for the
might not understand
vehicles
might
as well
be
on the hard points.
a little bit of an Easter egg and a love letter to the old fans.
Yeah.
The OG fans.
Yeah, a lot of that was
That's it.
one of our programmers, Adrian, who just insisted on making these things way cooler.
But stick around, you might have a chance
And
of
at
getting
first I was
Subnautica 1.
like,
If you
it's
don't
just
have
a
it.
floating locker, who cares? You use it for like 10 minutes and you don't think about it again. And he's like, but what if it could become a thing that you liked and you thought about? And I was like, I guess that's smart too.
That was my first time trying to dock a temple with something on its hard point.
Oh, yeah. I know, and look, now we have just too much stuff. I'm going to leave this oxygenator here for now.
Hey, look, he's just docking. Just connecting
Hey,
the tadpole
Bitz.
back up.
There we go.
There we go. Here, let me put this other locker on there.
When is the giveaway? I don't stay at when the giveaway is. Because first time chatters come in and all they ask about is the
Locker
giveaway
doesn't have
and not
anything in with it.
bother
We'll
interacting with
leave
the
this stuff
community.
here. No one
Hey,
cares.
Bitz.
So I never announce
Daniel,
when I'm
fill
doing
this
it.
thing up. Check out
Because
the
then
truck.
they'll come back,
I
they'll
know,
leave the channel,
it's
come back when it
absurd.
is and
Daniel's,
try to
like, doing
grab
all
a
this
key
work
from
and
the community.
all I'll do is
So I
benefit
never
from it.
do that, you know?
Sounds like a normal day in the office. Thanks,
The
Daniel.
giveaway happens when the giveaway happens.
Let's see, we got a lovely nibbler mango over here. Andor 2, Andor 3, getting the bus,
Oh
gonna
my
die.
god, is that a Twitch
What?
Prime?
Actually, I'm gonna ride on the middle handle for a bit. Yeah, this is the real way to travel, without the comfort of a
I
seat.
don't feel like they're forced to do this. It's because, well, the
so we got some
devs, they're trying to show
wreckage,
the game, but also the...
Real big jellies.
It's kind of like watching a new content creator trying to make
yeah, these
content
rocks,
from
I
something
made
they're not
them
used to as
as
well. So
well.
that's the disconnect when it comes to
Horizontal
these
stripes.
sorts of like
fit in here. There we
gameplays
go.
by devs.
Nice.
Well, actually, I should be honest. Akash made some rocks, and then I put a filter over them that gave them striations. I changed. It's transformative, so it's fair use. They're my rocks now.
Yeah, the scanner buttons
Yeah,
were mental in it.
No, yeah,
I've not
Akash basically
witnessed that by
made
any chance.
a
Yeah, I've
block
not
of
witnessed
raw
that.
block, and you turned it into something beautiful. I get it.
Oh, wonder what that is down there. Making a strange ping noise.
Oh,
Guess they're just gonna have to find out something on their own.
Yeah, some people were some. I know I put a shark over in this area, and some people were sad about that, but I think it's narratively important.
the shark is narratively important.
It is. It is. You'll see if you play and read all the stuff, you'll
He
find
does
out
so.
why.
It's gonna.
Amazing.
I'll talk about that in a
Fairness,
little bit, Surplus.
it's
I do
above
have
us right
some
now.
stuff I can
Yeah,
share you
no, that
guys.
shark,
I've got like a
that's
list
scary.
of things I can go over,
That's Gary.
and hopefully it'll answer
I don't
most
know,
people's
actually.
questions as well.
We're on,
I'll
we're
do
on
that
Gary's
after
turf
the
now.
event.
We should give.
He's not. He henceforth he is now Gary. This is the new Gary Fish. Yeah, yeah.
You know, we're just cruising past these hammerheads that could completely blow us up, or each other. I think they're about to wait.
Yeah, they have one of the coolest creature-to-creature interactions in the game.
It's like a mating dance,
and the
isn't it?
fact that they don't like the vehicles, I think, is actually a pretty cool thing too.
That's me and Gouda right there.
Maybe you're a rival. Maybe, who knows? Maybe you just look really nice to them.
It's like, am I interesting or delicious? Unclear.
Did you sign an NDA? Yes. Yeah.
We've had multiplayer going since some of the early days of the project, but it's still so fun when I just see people, I don't know, driving about and stuff like that. It's just
Peepers
so
bigger,
different.
brother.
And it takes a lot of the
It's the peepers growing up.
edge off when I play these games.
It's nice and chill.
It's evolved.
There's a huge current down here.
Mega evolution.
I guess this is why Daniel works so hard, because otherwise he's just getting a free ride the whole time. I'm out here getting my cardio.
Yeah, I do that when I'm hitchhiking. I just offer to fill their trunk with rocks. People don't like it, but
I will talk about that in
Subnautica 2.
after the event,
It's a
cause
viable strategy.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. Someone that's willing to come into the game and just add rocks to the pile. You're pretty much the best. All right. Well, I feel like we gave the people a good look at the vehicles and some of the early parts of the game. there's definitely some new stuff in there for people that haven't been paying too close attention to. So some new creatures, and you got to see the hall rig. Did you guys have anything else that you wanted to say before we close this out?
Not so much. Thanks for joining us, everybody.
Navi one, yeah.
Excited to
It's
see
usually like that,
everybody
but when you
else's
get used to it, it's fine.
adventures.
Yeah. We appreciate you hanging out with us.
All right. Well, we can't wait to see you what you do when you go on your own. So go out there, play the game, and tell us what you think.
That was a pretty good demo.
We're in a Samsung fridge.
I love it when the devs get to play together because it's kind of on the cusp of like they know the game so well, but also are just fans at their hearts as well. So they kind of do some of the same stuff that like just the fans would do.
Yeah, it's like, why make something that you're not like all the way into? It's just great to see their creativity and passion come out like that. It's also great to see the tadpole in action.
Yeah. I love the tadpole. I'm also very excited. I know they touched on it a little bit in the interview as well, but like all the things that all the potential that it has for things that it could do. I just, there's so much. We're like really excited for like when the tadpole is out there and people are actually just playing the game and moving through the world, like thinking about the possibilities of what it could become and what else it could do. And so I'm really excited to see what the community asks for, because I think there's like such a real possibility that they'll ask for something that like never even entered our minds.
Thanks,
No,
Nugget.
it's cool with the community there too. And also like Subnautica is just a really big sandbox. So what we've seen so far is that you guys have given us a lot of neat tools to work with.
Yeah. Speaking of neat tools, we are actually going to bring in some more of the devs,
Ooh.
and they are going to talk
Story?
a little bit about base building. So we will
Hey,
go
I know
ahead
my
and
community
we will
will-
switch over, bring those guys
interested in this bit.
and get chatting to them. Okay, hi, welcome back, Anthony, and welcome Carolyn and Sam. Carolyn, Sam, do you want to introduce yourselves?
Yeah, hi, I'm Carolyn, engineer. I mostly worked on bases on SN2.
And I'm Sam, also an engineer. I'm working on animation at the moment, but I've worked on a bit of everything so far.
Bit of an all-rounder.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you guys. Thanks for joining us. We have a couple questions for all of you guys. And also, Anthony, would you like to introduce yourself for a second time?
I mean, game design lead. I help out with all the sort of creative development of the game. So like any team, we do early ideation on regions and stuff like that. That's the work that I do. And we try and figure out the next resources.
Exactly.
Like I said before, if there's a problem with the game, you can blame me. And then just pour it all out this way. And I'll do what I can to make it better.
Well, thank you so much.
Amazing. Obviously, Subnautica 2 is introducing co-op for the first time. It has not been in any of the previous games, but the previous games were also known for its kind of solitude. How did you approach adding multiplayer with that in mind?
So we knew we needed to do multiplayer because we looked at like the Nitrox mod and stuff like that, and Nitrox had like 750,000 downloads or something. You were like, okay, this is a feature people clearly care about, and not to mention when it comes to survival games, co-op is kind of par for the course. I think the most successful games in the genre have the option of co-op. And so to me, I looked at the experiences that I found the most inspiring that I think accomplished both of those things. And one of them for me was The Forest and Sons of the Forest. I think those are great games. Raft also does this as well, where they make the game and they say, we're making the game as a solo experience. And then if you want to bring along friends, you can choose to bring along friends. And I think that's the thing for us. The little slogan that I started saying to the team was that
I know that's been a lot of people's concern since multiplayer was added.
Co-op, which I think is
was like,
important
are they just focused on multiplayer and the solo play aspect is
we'd be making a
lacking?
bunch of mechanics that were like, we'll turn the levers together. We'll the only way we can get through this tunnel is to like pull each other back and forth through the current or something. There are great games like It Takes Two and stuff like that that are amazing co-op games.
But it's
and that's
aimed
not
for
what we
solo
wanted to do.
players with the
But to
option
make sure
for
that we still
multiplayer.
had the sense of isolation, I think that's why we provide the option to play completely by yourself. And if you're someone that's really worried about isolation, I think it's best to do your first run by yourself and then invite your friends later. I think that's a totally valid way to play, or run 2 saves at the same time. But the other is that we don't leash players, and I think that makes a big difference. You know, there are a lot of co-op games that would leash people to keep them sort of bound to each other the whole time because of like performance, other reasons. We let players freely swim wherever you want, and it's really easy even when you're in co-op to end up, even though we're in a server, that we could end up really spread apart, and you'll experience something that'll be unique to you because I'm not there. And I think so you still get those moments that feel isolated enough.
Do we know the limit of how many people can play at one time?
4 is our gameplay limit.
I think personally, it's interesting with multiplayer. I think sometimes multiplayer is scarier, I guess. You know, when you were together and then suddenly you're like, oh, where did they go? Well, like, what happened? I have had some of those moments, like playtesting, I think, where we're like, okay, we're going to do this together. And it's just like, oh, no, where did you go? I'm going to have to do this by myself.
True, Deb, mate,
now.
yeah.
I just think multiplayer is great for base building. I think it's fun when you're trying to
We
do
show
kind
some
of a group
close
project.
screenshots of
Like,
that cause in
there's
the
a whole new
unboxing video.
room here. That's kind of something that
Next
I guess
Thursday, Rob.
very different
Me and
from
Total will be co-op.
Subnautica 1. No one's changing your base or wrecking all your work.
Yeah, I think I was originally very much one of those like single player first people, but
you're
in
a
the kind of process of testing things, filming footage for devlogs and similar, it kind of converted me. Seeing, you know, your friends get eaten
I
is a
can't
very
say
different
anything
experience
cause
to just
about
get
anything in regards to the
yourself,
game,
so,
apart from what
yeah,
I've got on
I
this
think
list
I've been
here.
converted there.
Oh, I also want to say, I feel like I finally understand the scale of everything because of multiplayer. Because you see how big like a player character is. Before in SN1, I was like, I don't know, and like when you actually look at those size comparisons, I was like, oh, that's like huge.
I wish I could, but
That's
I
a
can't.
really good point to bring up. I didn't think about that actually. The fear of seeing your friend eaten, or being tracked by something, and then just not being able to help them is a full other fear that you can really dive into, as well as really having a frame of reference for the scale of everything else. Because all you have are, well, that's a big rock, I guess, or like that's a really small fish. That's really cool. I'm glad you brought that up. There's the solitude of Subnautica seems to come back with Subnautica 2, and then there's a whole new experience you'd like to do co-op. So I do have a follow-up question with this. Because Subnautica 2 is entering and releasing in early access, right? What are the sort of most important foundations that you are sort of sticking to and laying down right from the start, so then as the game builds even more, it can do so properly?
Well, we have, you talk about foundation, I think we express it through like gameplay pillars is how we do it. The most important pillar for us, you know, sometimes when people talk about Subnautica, they call it a survival game for shorthand, and I think Subnautica is a survival game. You can't argue that because it has like food and water and stuff. But I think primarily, for most people,
I actually
Subnautica is an
don't,
exploration
Cowpork.
game. And that's the
I
foundation.
can find
that
out
everything's
for
built
you.
upon first, is that we try and make the exploration in the world the star, and that's really everything. And then once we have that, survival mechanics, all that, everything else, that's the sort of background noise that helps you drive you through the exploration.
I'll ask him now.
So the foundation we're laying is trying to make a world that has enough narrative and progression support to make it worthy of exploration. And I think we've done that in spades. You know, I can confidently say that this version of Subnautica is by far the most ambitious early access launch that the studio has ever done, and should provide, from what I've seen, much more content than I think a lot of people will expect for a first early access launch.
Good to hear. I'm really excited.
Yeah, I guess I can add some to the technical side of that. So obviously, it's really important for us to have a really strong technical foundation going into early access. But I think the most important thing is we've tried not to lock ourselves into a specific
Yes, Ryan, yeah.
implementation for anything. So no matter what the community feedback is, we're prepared to kind of pivot and change features.
For those wondering about VR as
at
well,
least
if
the
VR
things that
is
I've
not
worked on, I've tried
supported
to make everything
from
as
day one,
customizable as possible
which
for the
if I
designers.
if
so
I
that
knew, I
if there
can't
is
tell you.
feedback, we don't need to wait on an
What
engineer
I could
to
tell
change
you
the code for
is
something. We
that
can just
any
change
game that
something
is
up,
in
push it
Unreal
out to
Engine
the
5,
community,
you can
see
mod
what they
it
think.
to be
So
VR
for me, the
compatible.
technical side is getting a really strong, flexible foundation there.
So
and
there'll
then we
probably
can
be a
build on
mod
that
within the first couple of
with
days.
new features and feedback from the community.
Yeah, I think for base building also, it's interesting because it's basically a tool, right? And so part of us, I think, is just waiting to get the game out so that we can see what people actually want to build. You know, like we have all these toys that you can play with, but we are only a few people, so we're never going to be able to cover everything, all the creativity in the player base. So I think early access is a huge part of that because once we see
I think
what
it's
people are really
novelty,
drawn to, what
Sunshine.
they
I think
want
it's a
to make,
novelty
I
thing,
think that will really
really.
guide the direction there.
Gotcha. I do have one more here. With the what Sam brought up with feedback. Once you release this, there's so much. There's a lot of content that's going to be made. A lot of people talking about it. What is that process like of distilling all of that down into real constructive feedback, so then you can actually add or subtract to the game based on what people are saying about it?
I actually feel like that's a question that's probably best suited for Danya, honestly, to answer, because she'll be. I feel like I'll be getting.
Let me interview you too.
well, I feel like I'll be getting a lot of that delivered from Danya.
Is basically a very rare thing. It's more of a unique experience that probably
Yeah, I think
0.5
huge part
to
of it
1%
is
of
being
gamers play.
able to be present in all of the different places that the community lives. Like the community, it's not just going to just be content on like channels like YouTube or Bilibili or Twitch or wherever people decide to put that out. We're also going to have people in Discord. There are so many multitudes of like social channels now, and the community all decides that they want to live in different places. And so a lot of it is just being able to be present in all of them, monitoring it, and like looking for like patterns. Like so much of what I do is like pattern recognition, like trying to see what's a commonality across all of these places that people are talking about and being able to bring that in. A huge part of my job is basically then digesting that down for the rest of the team into what the community is saying, what that means, and then how frequent it's being said. So a lot of it is going to be like pulling Anthony into a room sometimes and being like, hey, I'm hearing all of this stuff. Or just like presenting it in a nice, digestible way to the team. It is, and I'm sure that there's probably a lot of other community managers out there, it is probably one of the most difficult parts of our job is being able to just do the monitoring, especially at scale, but being able to see ultimately, like when it gets down to it, when all of this stuff like comes out into an update and you see,
look at that,
wow, that really came from the community and moved all the way through and is now out in an update. Like it's genuinely one of the most rewarding parts of my job is just seeing that make it all the way through from like point A to point B. So yeah, it's not easy, but it is extremely rewarding.
I mean, yeah, I can't even imagine. Thank you so much for answering that, Danya. I
No,
appreciate that a lot. And thank you for the work you're doing with Subnautica too.
I think as an individual developer as well, it's important that if we are interacting in the community, which is something I enjoy doing, that we don't just find some feedback one person has said and go and act on that. It's about recognizing that what you're seeing in the community is just a small set of it and trusting people like Donya to give you a broader view of the community. So I can interact with the community, but I'm not going to take something one person suggested, go code it up, and find out it's actually not what the community as a whole wants.
Yeah, I think treating every person in the community as a data point, which is not to say that they're just data, but I mean the sense that like if Viewpoint Crow came to me and said, "Hey, I'm having this one issue," I would be like, "Okay, that's fine. I'm not going to necessarily address it off of a single person's thing, but I will note that, and then that way, if I go to Danya and say, can you tell me if more people have been experiencing this thing?" And then we can find out if it's actually like a broad sort of thing versus like, you know, developing the game for any one person's tastes as well. Like, we don't do that for any person on the team either. No one person on the team, we don't develop it for their tastes. We try and really put ourselves in the mindset of what people are going to want broadly.
Yeah, it's good to hear. Really good to hear.
Yeah. We have another demo coming up.
Oh my
I know we
God,
talked
is that
a
a
tiny
Twitch
bit about
Prime?
base building, and that is what our next demo is going to be about. But it's so hugely improved on the previous 2 games. So what is something about it that you just absolutely love the most based on like where it's come and where it's developed from, like
Thanks, Luke.
Subnautica and Below Zero?
It's a challenging thing for me to answer because I'm usually like the most Spartan of base builders. I build like one room, like a studio apartment, and do nothing with it. But the nice thing about co-op is that one thing I love playing co-op is that I can just dump all my stuff into a locker and then someone else will make it beautiful for me. And the base building feature that I think supports that the most is the sculptural stuff specifically for me with windows. Because in the last interview we did with Daniel, you saw when Daniel was talking about how now lighting
Look at the
comes in
lighting
naturally
coming
for
into
all
the
windows
base.
and stuff like that. And I think the way that people can make tiny little windows or wall wide windows or little thin segments and columns, like it all actually creates a lot of character to the base with the feeling
Yes,
of it
so
and the
does, yeah.
lighting in a way that I don't think we had before.
Yeah. So as you just saw,
Yeah,
then
I
you can
think
kind of
for
like
me, like,
mold your own
when I first
windows
played
by using like the
Subnautica,
little
I kinda
modular
just got
pieces, kind of
super
like
distracted
enshrouded, how you
from
cut
the
a piece
plot
out
'cause
and
I
it
just
forms
wanted
its
to
own
build my
window.
base more. So it was really great working on base building in SN2, and I think the main difference, I think, is just so much more range in what you
Integrity?
can do.
Wait, you
You
did
know, we
it?
have interior walls, we have, yeah, like Anthony mentioned, all these cool window shapes. We just have like so much more customization, I think. So I feel like every time I go in and play test, I'm making something completely different. And then you see like things that other people are making and you're like, oh, okay, I want to add that to my base. And just like being able to have that range is, I think, really great because, you know, I also have friends, I think, who are much more minimal base builders, and in our friends and family play test, you know, they're like, oh, this is great. I can make the smallest base possible. And I'm like, yeah, that's really cool, actually. Like,
I can make it like a
fit it
little
into
hovel.
this really tiny rectangle. Like, that's impressive. So just having all that range, I think, is really great.
Yeah, for me, I was never much of a base builder in Subnautica. But
Wow.
I think that the flexibility and how
Wow.
powerful
How
our
can you
base
not?
building tools are now makes me kind of swim around the map. And when I see things, I'm like, oh, I could put a great base here. Or what if I wrap like a room around this object? I'm always thinking, what can I do with the base system now? And I don't know what it is about it, but it just draws me to use it where I didn't in the previous games.
I pretty much relate to the studio apartment that Anthony said. So I'm excited to see how I can really build that out a little bit more. I'm also wondering, just as a follow-up here, I know in like Subnautica Below Zero, a lot of people actually really liked the moon pool. Like that was such a cool base object to add. Are there anything that you can say that is added in Subnautica 2 that you're really looking forward to people exploring?
You mean, well, in terms of base building, I think
I like
it's
how they left Anthony to
seeing
answer
the
that.
degree to which we can continue to add what we call sculptural base building. You know, it's the stuff you see where we extrude things, right? From the world, you can extrude the walls and stuff. And originally we were thinking, oh, this is a tool for building walls. That was the extent we thought of it. But then people like Carolyn and the other people working on the feature were like, what if we let you do this with like a couch? What if we let you do this with like a spot to do farming and stuff like that? Like features that we know we're going to work on in the future. We started thinking about how we could make it to where now you could extrude these and make
An
it
expandable
different shapes
couch?
and different sizes in a much more
Expandable
dynamic way.
table?
That meant we didn't just make one prop and call it a day. And I think the stuff that lets people do that more in creative mode, I think we're going to see people that make bases. I already know for a fact because I've seen people play around and make bases that I was like, I didn't even know we could do it that well. It looks so cool. Like, you know, like where I'm like, I tried. It's like the difference between me playing with Legos and like a Lego Master Builder, right? And you're like, oh, I guess, you know what, I should just put it down, right? And like people can already accomplish amazing things with it.
a fun thing with the new system. Like, even though we don't have all of the base building features we had in some of the previous games, it's like because the system is so flexible, you can kind of make your own version already. Like, you can make an aquarium, like just by enclosing a space. Like, we don't have aquariums, we want them, but you can already kind of make one. So just that level of freedom.
Keep calm.
Yeah, I think I won't spoil anything, but I think Moonpool fans will enjoy Subnautica 2 for sure.
That's pretty accurate. Yeah, I'd actually say that we probably have one of our base building master builders here right now as well. I would call Carolyn one of our like master builders for all of that stuff. And so with that in mind, we're gonna jump into the next demo. So Carolyn is and obviously Anthony and Sam as well, but we're gonna show off what base building can do in this demo. So we're just gonna jump right across to that. So thank you everyone for taking the time to answer the questions.
It's time to do that gameplay demo of bases. I'm Anthony. I'm joined by Carolyn and Sam. Me and Sam didn't work on the feature, but Carolyn did, and we're here to build some bases. We've got our starting section we built before we started the stream, but we'll kind of show you what you can do with it. I'm not much of a base builder. I think Carolyn is much more so.
I'm not either, but I've figured out a couple of cool things.
Cos, chill out. You've already been asked once, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix up this monstrosity.
I am sorry.
Still a
We're sorry. We
monstrosity.
did our best. We're like kids playing with Legos, and then you get to be like the mom who comes in and says, "Oh, honey, no."
Follow the instructions.
Yeah. I know. Yeah, it has no windows. We're like, this is fine, right? We don't need natural light.
Welcome aboard.
Yeah, I'm just
Welcome
topping
aboard,
off this
Captain.
observation tower with these half-round rooms. Not sure. Oh yeah, okay, somebody added a ladder. Nice.
I didn't even realize the half-round rooms could connect into one full rounded room like that.
Yeah.
That's just not
We can everything all works, you know. It's magic.
Wow.
I'm thinking we should put a moon pool here for our tadpole.
All right, let me come down so I guess
We need some furniture. That's the most important part.
Yeah, you gotta set that. That place is like our vibe spot. You gotta put like a rug and stuff down.
Like a breakfast nook.
Rug confirmed, chat.
Tower.
Rug confirmed.
Yeah, but
look at the curve on that with
we can have
the
that side,
windows,
but then we need like the feeling side.
and not just like your typical circle
So do we
observatory
each get a
room.
floor as our room? On this?
Diving pool.
That's an interesting way of doing it.
I usually make like the entrance area.
That's like a meditation rug.
So everything's just accessible.
That makes sense to me. I'm setting up my yoga spot upstairs.
He's literally used the yoga spot. I said
Some,
meditation.
mood lighting in for your yoga spot.
Yeah, it's multiplayer,
Like
Darth.
a
Yeah.
super zen setup if you just put some moon pools. Let's see. Where is your yoga spot?
Oh, the very top.
Oh man, okay. I don't know if ah, this is cute. I love this.
This is where I come and, get my vibes going.
Oh, I didn't do.
So for those wondering about the OSTs,
feature.
there will be a version available to buy on Steam if you want the OSTs.
You can make like smaller moon pools, basically.
They would like to release it on streaming platforms, but it's difficult because the game's still in early access, and they don't want to release it on there without the full OSTs being available.
This is about the extent I
The
ever get to.
soundtracks,
I get to this
original
point and I'm like,
soundtracks.
that was it. There's
So
my base.
they will be available as an additional game version.
I tend to spend a really long time doing stuff on the outside of the base and forgetting to put anything inside it. But it looks really cool.
So if you do purchase
When you're
the
swimming up to it.
Subnautica 2
Yeah, and then you
variant
get
with the
inside and it's
soundtracks,
empty.
they will add the new soundtracks to that automatically, so you don't need to pay additional ones. But they won't be added to streaming services.
Let's see.
Until probably like the 1.0 release. $29.99 Tranquil. US dollars.
Get some lights in here.
And it's a one-time purchase. You won't. It's if you purchase that, it'll be like that through all the early access.
Man, I literally never would have thought to put a moon pool on an upper portion of a base like this. Yes.
I've not thought I can make a hot tub, chat. This is where you get your hot tub. You wanted that hot tub stream, chat. I will give you it in Subnautica 2.
I kind of did, but maybe not to that degree. This is all the stuff that I always forget to do. What about these soft lights?
Oh yeah.
Look at the lighting.
Hey,
Gotta
Bitz.
make a vibey spot.
You guys know what I'm like. Look what we do in Satisfactory, like with the
Like,
lighting and
The
whatnot.
moon pool is in a certain way you can get like a little floating platform. I'm not sure if that still works. Let's see.
You know all the hacks.
Yeah. Wow, this is kind of cool too. Just do a little like plant.
You mean?
area.
It's just going to be me and whatever cute fish is in Subnautica 2.
Hey, Bitz.
We've all seen that little pet snail, haven't we, on the art that we showed the other day? I might just get them and call him like Barry or something and have him watch me inside of it.
I know we're everyone. We keep. I can tell we keep zoning out. That's the one thing about base building is sometimes you just end up
Yeah, absorb.
spacing out in the work.
Oh, I was just focused on building windows. I forgot that we're meant to be talking.
I mean, I think that's a good sign though. It's usually when you're watching someone play the game and they just lose themselves in the work. I think
Look
base
how
building
dark
is very
it
much
is.
one of those features
So much
that I
darker.
usually call an "oh no" feature.
What
And,
is the
what I
shape
mean
of
by
this
that
base,
is,
though, by the way?
Like when you play Civilization and you're like, "Oh no, it's 2 a.m."
Just one more build. Just one more room. Yeah.
It is cool watching people build from the outside and seeing, oh man.
Do you see the
That's where we
power
had so much
icon
fun
on the top
lately.
left, by the way?
The windows really make a big difference. The fact that you can shape them and not just have them be one stock shape.
Oh, we're out of power. I'm going to put some more solar panels on the roof. I wondered why all the lights went off.
Some window dots in. One of the things I've heard some people that
Also,
are
I don't know if you've
particularly
noticed
base
this
building
since
be
they've been
like,
playing
"Oh,
the
I don't know if I
multiplayer.
like it," was they were like,
you
"All
see
the
the
bases
you see
look-
the multiplayer names
they're
on the
just like
side.
boxes,"
It gives
but
you
then
like
I
a
feel like
live
that's only if
update
you
of what is
don't spend the
happening
time
with
to
your
kind of
friends. So if
make
your
them
O2 is
sort of
low, there'll be
prettier.
an O2 symbol
if you
next to their
build
name,
boxes.
or if they're hungry or H2O
Well,
and
yeah,
all that
but
stuff.
you can also spend the time to put like the greebles and stuff on the exterior, with like the exterior decor stuff that we have. And it's like it doesn't necessarily do anything, but I think it can like plus the sort of like technical look of the base.
Yeah, I'm sure it will look a lot better when people are placing these things with kind of intention.
Yeah,
rather
it's,
than just
there's going to be some
slapping them on the
crazy
side
designs
here.
in regards to base building. It's not just your simple modules you put down now. You've got, it's just all, think of it as like small miniature
And exterior
modular
lighting
blocks
and
now.
stuff like that helps too.
You know.
Oh, the spotlights are great on the exterior.
Yes, when you're coming up to a base at night with the spotlights going, it's pretty awesome.
Like the corridor base you built over there.
Yeah, we can go to Corridor Town sometime.
Oh, we've got some plants on the roof now. Lovely.
Yeah, the grow beds being able to be built on bases, I feel like is such a cool addition from the farms that you just built in the dirt of Subnautica.
Put a little spotlight in the corner there behind the plants. Looks quite nice.
Yeah, I guess one thing to call out, you can also place plants now, like using the builder tool instead of before we had this kind of grid inventory system. which I like because I get to rotate them and do arrangements.
Well, and also we'd kind of talked that someday we want to add in things like non-cultivatable stuff, but like the equivalent of like garden gnomes and rocks, so you can compose like a proper garden. But yeah, I already think I had no idea you could put a grow bed on a grow bed. That's awesome.
Yeah, it was like originally a bug in one of our playtests.
Mods, do you mind? Just get rid.
So cool.
And if they get announced in the giveaway,
Yeah,
they're
that
gone.
already feels more like
Easy,
a garden
easy peasy.
than, you know, the singular sort of tree
They won't
top
win it.
plants of Subnautica.
Done it to themselves.
Same idea to light it.
Yeah, let's just put like 18 lights on it.
I believe
until
it's
our
something
retinas
like
are burned.
another 10 minutes. Come on.
I don't know if you can still do it.
I believe
but
it's
that
like an
was
hour and a
thing
half.
Where just like you could have crazy amounts of lights.
Maybe.
Yeah. I mean,
unless
still
they've got
build a lot of
another bit.
lights.
I don't
say
think they're going to
so
do
at
like a
your,
story gameplay kind of segment just
the peak of
because
your poor
it might
PC.
ruin it for people.
At some point.
Like the base buildings modulates
We
all
also
that
have,
kind of
like,
stuff, right? But like,
custom grow bed shapes.
but
for
in
on
regards
top
to
of
story, I
corridors.
don't think they're going to show any of that.
No. I've only ever tried to build them on top of roofs. That's awesome.
Have a good one, Sunshine. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, and it's cool that you can extend them out dynamically.
Yeah.
That is
that's cool.
That is so much more elaborate than I thought it would be.
Fits so nicely with the rails
You
on the
mean?
side as well.
You mean?
I'll be right back. I gotta go to corridor 10 now that I know this.
You're gonna cover it with plants. Oh yeah, wait, that's pretty cool. Like surrounded.
We'll come invade your corridor.
Oh, hold on. Don't come through the entrance yet until I'm ready.
For PvP later.
Are you making a maze?
Maybe.
Okay, yeah, now you can come in.
Oh man.
I doubt it though, Lizard Mods. I doubt it.
Oh wow, very nice.
Welcome aboard.
Have you been expecting?
I love how it kind of gives you the Cyclops vibe. The
That's
male
my favorite
voice.
chair in the game because they gave it that pose. I think it's so good. Yeah, it's so good.
Oh man. One thing I realized we haven't made yet is like interior walls. I like to f with people by just like making mazes inside of.
Yeah, you can definitely mix it up.
Let's see. Last minute.
But yeah, I mostly put a loop around just because I think it's cool that you can enclose things properly if you want, which I know is like an old feature. People used to trap leviathans and stuff. I'll be curious to see what people kind of dream up of being able to do with it. But just the fact that you can put all these windows and stuff now in the corridors just makes them feel like they have so much more like utility for beauty and stuff too. Look at
the light on the
majestic tower
underneath of the water.
It's like a project planner's nightmare over there. Though
just casting on top of
every
it.
floor is different sizes. The windows don't match.
It's art, okay? It's art.
I like it. It's uniquely ours.
Yeah.
I'm guessing you'll be able to build above water. Possibly.
As someone that worked on it, Carolyn, what's your favorite part of base building? Like, what's the feature that you feel like excited you the most?
I mean, I guess most of the time I say windows. Just
Oh, it's backwards.
I don't know, they just look so
It's
good.
backwards.
Yeah, and like you can,
Hey,
I don't know,
Bitz.
like especially combined with all of the fancy
Just keep
lighting,
swimming.
It just, you know, it feels like you can just make a window shape, and then you get these crazy like pretty shadows. It's like very low effort, I guess, compared to like it feels like you just make a tiny decision and it just looks totally different.
Hey, Bitz.
And the fact that they let in
hey,
light
it's
into
Nick.
the pool.
What's
in
it
that
running?
real
Yeah,
way,
yeah.
it makes it the big difference. I know that you're not as much of a base builder, Sam, as you're more like me. But what about you? What's your favorite sort of part of that?
What the?
Well, first I have to ask who trapped me in with jars.
That was me. I was like, Sam left himself open for an opportunity. I'm taking it.
I was building a nice shrine to this cat poster,
I know, man. I can't help myself. You had your back turned, and I had the jars open, and I was like, it's now or never.
I think for me,
You gonna be playing Satisfactory after this, Bitz? No, 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 no. I have other plans I need to attend to because next week is gonna be pretty mental.
Especially
in regards to content on both platforms. I'm working on YouTube content all weekend.
So I guess for me, it's the interaction with the bases with everything else, rather than just.
We now have a sponsor with Directive 8020 on Tuesday.
I think ultimately the base building
we'll be playing Satisfactory on Monday, and that'll be the last time we'll be playing it next week until the Monday afterwards.
You know, when I first
so we're playing
using
Satisfactory
it,
on Monday.
Like, well,
that'll be it
cool,
next week.
But I think all you're gonna do is build big flat square
Tuesday
rooms,
and Wednesday,
like, clearly
Directive
that's not the
8020.
case. It just took someone that was more creative
Thursday,
about base building than me to actually take a
Subnautica
look
2.
at it and
Friday,
see what you could do.
Subnautica 2.
And I think the sort of fun exploits that players end up doing
and then
in creative
after
and
that,
mode,
we have Subnautica on
really cool.
Monday, and then I think we have a sponsor with a new factory
you can build
game.
big elaborate bases, all spaced out, kind of crazy. But
no, like Wednesday, the week after that.
I know we're like, oh, is there going to be
and
enough
then
space
we have
for us all to have our own bases?
a big sponsor with James Bond, and then one with McDonald's.
So
Amber's been going nuts.
I mean, I don't think anyone on the
Amber's
dev
been
team
going
has
nuts.
spent 20, 30 hours building a single base yet, like some of the players are.
We are busy for the rest of the month.
I look forward to the YouTube videos of the person that's like, I built a 8-kilometer single corridor base. Like, you go.
I can't wait to see all the time lapses of people building their bases, filming it with another player.
I have not Ryzen, no.
Interconnected with corridors.
Oh, you're right there, Surplus. Yeah,
it's gonna be great.
We annoyed Carolyn to the point where she had to build her own secret base that was separate from our madness.
For the people that's normally
that's
here,
the power of this.
The James Bond thing
thanks for joining us,
could be
everybody.
very
We appreciate it, and we hope that you
cool
build
for
a
you
lot of
guys.
interesting creations and share them with us.
Once I find out Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah, all of that sounds incredibly fun. Like I loved how they talked about the elongating tool, where you can elongate the farms.
I could be giving away
windows everywhere, like with the lighting.
A
that's
50 series
great
card.
with the engine, and then also like a moon pool fans out there, right? We're gonna get some. We're gonna have the moon pool for the tadpole.
Listen to what I said though. Could.
Moon pool.
I'm waiting for it to be finalized
it's
and everything,
up to your
but
imagination
we're waiting.
on
We're
anything
waiting.
that you can build in Subnautica 2. It seems like you're only limited by that. But there is something that you will be able to get physically, right? Isn't that right, Danya?
Oh, yes. So we have worked with Microsoft on something incredibly cool. We have these awesome custom controllers that are Subnautica themed, and we are going to be able to give away some of them to the community. So on screen, you should be able to see what they look like and also be able to see where you can go to enter to potentially win one.
Donya, I want one.
Use the instructions on screen, or they'll probably
I'm
be a
gonna
link in
message you
chat
right now.
or
I need a
prompt that you can put in,
controller.
or a command that you can put in to get everything. Follow the instructions once you get on the landing page for how to enter, and good luck, because these are very limited.
What do I
supplies,
need to
so
do
not
just to
very
get a
many people are gonna
controller?
get their hands on these, so I really sincerely hope that you love these as much as we loved working with Microsoft to basically bring them to life.
They look really cool. They look really cool.
Next up, we're actually gonna play a little game.
Oh.
Nothing too crazy. Just a simple little higher and lower game. We're gonna bring some of the devs in, but here's the twist. We are also going to have you play. You're gonna go up against the dev.
Oh, okay, so it's me versus the devs in... Okay, yeah, you know what? I don't know as much about Subnautica as they likely do. We'll see how that goes.
Let's say hello to the developers who have just joined us. So we'll start with Scott, then we'll go to Aaron, and then Artyom. Say hello and introduce yourself.
Hey everyone.
So maybe it's a 2-hour-long
also
short chat.
known as Abraxas everywhere on the internet, and I am the creative media producer at Unworlds, working on cool videos and trailers and stuff.
Connor
I'm
will.
Karen Millings.
Do
I
not
am
worry.
the producer on the SN2 project, and as everybody knows, I have my love.
How are they doing
unicorns.
subtitles? I'm pretty sure this is
And
a
I'm Artyom,
pre-recorded
I'm a level
stream.
designer. I'm working on the world of Subnautica 2.
I am pretty certain.
Amazing. So, this game is a simple higher or lower game. You're going to be asked a question, and in that question, it is going to ask you if something is higher, lower, bigger, smaller than the other thing.
Make sure everything's going
When you
smoothly
think
then,
you
right?
know the answer, you've got a buzzer. Buzz in. If you are the fastest person in, you get to answer. Feel free to give a little spiel or explanation for why you think it's the right answer. If you are correct, you get a point. If you are incorrect, the second fastest person will be able to steal your point. As long as they say the correct answer.
Has anybody
if
else
they
been
remember
noticing
what
the little
your
slug
answers.
sticker just keep constantly
So,
appearing?
If that is all clear and you are all ready, we
That's
can
not me,
move
by
on,
the way.
And I can ask the first question.
That's their stream.
I'm ready. I'm excited.
All right, chat.
Read on.
It's gonna be great.
Hey. Hands at the ready to buzz in. First question. In seconds, which item has the lowest runtime? The ion battery or the ultra high capacity oxygen tank?
Oh. Take your guesses.
Scott is so fast. Scott is so fast. He buzzed in so quick. Okay, Scott, go ahead. What do you think the answer is?
I'm pretty sure it's the ultra high capacity tank because it has quite a few minutes worth of oxygen in it. So that's my answer. I think it's that one.
Ding ding ding, you are correct. It is the ultra high capacity oxygen tank.
Nice. How do you know that? It's been so long. Oh God.
Testing
I-
for
like,
many
I-
years.
It's not fair. He's literally in the Subnautica world. Like he's on. It's not. It's just an unfair advantage. I call malarkey.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, buzzers have been reset. We're moving on to the second question. So, is the maximum depth of the safe shallows higher or lower than 200 meters? Fastest this time was Aaron. Aaron,
Is
go
that
for
better?
it.
This is before it starts going too small.
Lava zone.
Was the maximum depth of the safe shallows higher or lower than 200 meters? It is higher. Incorrect. Which means Point Crow, who was second fastest, you get to steal this if you get it right.
There, you just get to steal it. I thought about it.
Could be any answer, honestly. But if I just had to guess out of all of the options, it's lower. I know this because whenever I was doing my Subnautica playthrough, I was really focusing in on that meter
Steals
depth
bits,
because I was
lunch and chat
terrified
soda.
of going anywhere
Gandalf.
outside of the shallows.
Yep, you are right. The safe shallows is lower than 200 meters at its deepest point. It's about 100 meters max, give or take, with a little bit of a split. Okay, resetting the buzzers, so you are ready to buzz in again. Which biome is at a lower depth? The lava lakes or the Lost River?
Oh, A or B, chat.
Oh, Artyom got in so fast there. Come on, Artie.
All right.
Artie was
So-
quick off the draw.
I have to go with the lava lakes being deeper, and that's because lava hot and planet center hot.
I mean, that's a heck of an explanation.
I felt like
but
you used
are
a lot of
also
brain power.
correct.
A lot of brain
so
power
the
there.
lava lakes are around 1,300 meters, and then Lost River is between 525 and 1065. So, yeah, you are correct.
Artie, that was the best explanation as to why. That's the thing that matters. The explanation why.
Yep. I'm pretty sure that's exactly why they designed it like that as well. Like, that's...
There might be a lot of
you know,
people
that
trying to
one
get onto
person
it,
that did.
Surplus.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Buzzers are reset. We're on to the next question. Is the length of a ghost leviathan higher or lower than the length of the Ponte di Rialto Bridge in Venice?
I don't have a clue on that one.
Pointro, you were the fastest this time.
Okay. All right. Hear me out. Hear me on this. All right. So there's the Ghost Leviathan. There's two of them. There's the one in the Lost River, which is small. It's actually like a baby Ghost Leviathan, if I remember. And then there's the giant Ghost Leviathan on the outer reaches, the out of bounds part of the map. And that one's huge. So you know, if you had to put that up against a bridge, it's clearly bigger than anything else. I mean, I've seen. I don't know, I'm a connoisseur of those videos that do the comparisons of each Leviathan compared to the player, and it keeps going and going and going, and then that Leviathan, the out of bounds Ghost Leviathan, is the biggest. And like, it's huge. Like, it has to be bigger than the bridge.
No.
I mean, think about like
have
if you cut the Ghost Leviathan up into really small chunks, like the amount of sushi that you could create from its flesh could feed everybody on that bridge, crossing that bridge for at least 3 years. Easily Ghost Leviathan is bigger.
You're correct. And that is quite possibly the best explanation we're ever going to get for it. Renee.
Thank you.
I do have a follow-up with that. So, Ghost Leviathan cut up into sushi with or without wasabi?
Oh, I mean,
This is
clearly
like
without wasabi, right? Like,
veered so
see,
much off
like,
course right
the
now.
actual environment of the Lost River, I feel like that gives it a special kind of a spice, a little umami flavor, the way it's raised. So I genuinely don't think that you need to add anything
Now,
to it. It
what
really
about a
melts in the
cuttlefish?
mouth, when you taste it.
Hmm?
Next question, please.
No
Next
question. Let's reset. Which number is higher, the code for the captain's quarters or the code for cargo bay?
Cargo bay. Cargo bay, right?
Artyom got in first.
So, I'm pretty sure which number is higher would be the one for the captain's quarters.
Is it the
And
captain?
that's because since the captain's quarters holds the end game items, it takes longer to force it. 1111, 1112. So it's got to be much farther than the earlier area.
Hey. Right? We played Resident Evil.
You are correct.
I got that wrong.
Quarters code
We played Resident
higher
Evil,
than,
and I knew Capcom would do that, so I went backwards and got it first try.
quarters
You guys remember that?
Cargo bay
Resident
is
Evil 9.
1454.
So I think, you know, Artie obviously is right, but I don't necessarily know if that explanation is valid. I mean, the answer is right, the answer is right.
You have to get 2,600 different combinations before you get the right one. But there's probably somebody that's done that. You know, I don't doubt it, actually.
Yep. No, definitely. Okay. Next question. Is the power capacity of a standard power cell higher or lower than 150 units? Aaron got in first. Aaron, what do you think?
I think it's higher just because I think it's higher.
I mean, that's an explanation. You are correct. It is at 200. So it is higher because it's higher.
You should be allowed to like phone a friend or something.
Can I get a 50-50?
Yeah,
Final round. Fight!
I'm resetting the buzzers. Which is higher, the length of the Aurora or the length of a Sea Emperor Leviathan?
Oh.
My gosh, 3 of you was so quick. That was like, it was almost like the start of a Grand Prix. The car getting like right off the start. It was like fractional between it. But Point Crow, you got in first.
the Aurora is bigger than a Sea Emperor Leviathan. And I'll back this up because it took me a lot longer to explore the Aurora and get from one end to another than to swim around the Sea Emperor Leviathan at the end of the game. That's my logic there. There's also a degree of fear, so that might have played into this answer too.
The thing is, though, is the Sea Emperor
I think the Aurora is
fully stretched with tentacles?
You are right. The Aurora is bigger. So Aurora's length is about 1,200 meters, and the Sea Emperor is like between 160 to 200.
Ah, there you go.
Quite significantly different.
Slight difference,
And-
yeah.
Yeah, and if you take the Sea Emperor Leviathan, you cut it up into very small pieces. Really good with comparison lengths here too.
You're turning into a precursor now.
So we'll let everyone know. We'll just do like the little calculations, tally up who got the most points. And Point Crow is the winner. I'm like, do we feel incredibly proud, or do we feel like a little bit like, whoa, we should know our game a little better than that?
I'm glad my copious amounts of consumption of YouTube videos with purely scale of the Subnautica universe is coming clutch.
Yeah. Yeah, Artyom, you did come in second, if that makes you feel a little bit better.
Hey, it's good. I know if I have any conversion to sushi questions, I know who to contact. So
Thank you. You got my number.
That was so much fun. Thank you so much for participating there, and congratulations for winning, putting all of us to shame a little bit.
Thank you. I'll add it to the accolades. It is the pinnacle of my life. So thank you so much.
Pinnacle of my life.
It was very fun. Thanks for hosting.
Good. We're gonna take a look now at some stuff that the community has made. Like, I think the one thing that I love the most about the Subnautica community is like how creative they are and how many incredible things that they do. And so we've had like just a little video put together showcasing loads of different things that the community have either like made, created, like anything. So this should be really, really fun. We'll get to watch it. So yeah, let's take a look.
Chat, do you think there's going to be a question after the stream on Twitter or something?
Yeah,
How
I
many
mean,
times
this
did
is-
the slug sticker
Oh,
come up
it's
on
like
stream?
a wire mesh Reaper Leviathan with this is
For a
so
giveaway?
cool. I've seen like a couple of these just like on my For You pages. The amount of talent that this community has is
Yeah?
ridiculous.
I think
I
so
don't even know how
too.
you begin to do this.
And, like, look at the fine detail as well, like the size of the tools that you have to use to like put all the teeth in, and then like painting and everything. It's just phenomenal. But I know where this is about to go as well, because I remember watching like the full video for this is like phenomenal. It's so good.
Secret way to get a controller, possibly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just like
they're adding the color now. Oh my gosh. You were saying it's just like what?
You can kind of see
it in the back. Oh, what?
Yeah.
Wait, they're filling it with acrylic?
Resin?
Wait. Oh, come on. That's amazing. That's so cool.
Yep. So this is
It really gives that.
Yeah, this is Thalasso Hobbier. So Thalasso Hobbier is based out of Japan. He actually has an art book now of like loads of the resin dioramas that he's done. I'm like wondering if I have it in like close reach. Oh, I do not. If I had it in close reach, I'd show it. But he's like put together the coolest art book of like all the different dioramas he's done over the years. But like they're all like so impressive, like incredibly impressive.
Yeah, I mean, what do I gotta do to get my hands on one of these? I want it like right there. Just put it right there. And then
Oh my gosh, could
that's-
you imagine the like logistics of like the crate to ship something
Yeah,
like
to
this?
ship that would be crazy.
Imagine a life-size one. Oh wow! I mean, that would be ridiculous.
Yeah, I was gonna say you've got this, but like you've also got like 3D printers, right? You could feasibly in like segments 3D print a life-size Leviathan there, couldn't you? Like and piece it all together.
If anyone needs inspiration, all right, you're hearing it now. If you need a call to action, we need a life-size Reaper Leviathan. That'd be so neat. Oh, okay, so this is the base for the acrylic. Oh my, and they're putting the waves and everything.
Yep.
Oh,
I just
wow, the detail.
Yeah, the attention to detail is the bit that always like floors me every single time.
That's cool.
Like even the base, just
Yeah, with the light on the bottom. That's
The
why they
Volchini and
That's why they
Leviathan.
have the base. This is beautiful. Oh, what a shot! Oh,
Wait,
I'm-
no,
you know
we're
what? I'll be
reacting to
over
them
here.
reacting to
I'm
this guy.
good. It's just it's
Just like a Satisfactory
3D
Tuesday.
printing.
We react to the devs
Yeah.
reacting to the community
Wait, so
build.
yeah, so what is this here?
These are like little 3D printed creatures. This is the ice worm, right? It looks like
Oh, right. From Below Zero, right?
yeah. Oh, the satisfying like click 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 of like putting it all together so it articulates. This is Oscar Stevens. Yeah.
4 head time, another 11 hours.
13 hour and 11.
4 of those was like another.
So literally 24-hour print here.
Yeah.
Oh, plus more,
Yeah.
plus another 8. Wow.
But it is also.
Whoa.
This is LifePod 2 coordinates attached.
Oh, this is from Subnautica 1. Yeah, Subnautica 1. What a beautiful animation.
They didn't want us to let it happen. We're way past our safe depth and bleeding O2.
Pod is structurally sound, but the fabricator's bust.
And I don't know how long we're going to last. Request immediate assistance. We've got them big old fish in the water with us.
I'm scared and I'm not going outside.
We'll have
Oh.
to. But it's 500 meters straight up.
I think I'm actually going to die down here.
Don't go home without us. Seriously. 3 out.
6 out.
7 out.
4 out.
Oh, they had to put 6 and 7 next to each other,
It's
didn't
of
they?
every single recording of each one of the life pods.
Yeah. That's so good because it like really kind of like obviously you hear them all through the game, but yeah, it just is phenomenal.
It really gives that like sense of dread too, especially at the end.
Yeah.
It's like everyone out. Oh, purple
damn.
painting. Oh,
That's so good.
Oh, that's amazing.
Oh, these are like little animations.
职责所在。他们不欢迎我们，将死亡带来了这里。
Oh, this is so cool. This is so cool. Yes.
就是no，这是
valid reaction.
It's the fan trailers that really make it too. I love that. I personally just love.
What the?
It's like
Knife
how,
just stuck in him.
how Marguerite survived, like right. So
Yeah. Which it was such a cool reveal in Below Zero when you find find her and you're like, "Well, I can't like that's crazy."
只有一把刀，一个维修工具以及3升淡水，无论怎么说，
Because like you only dream of doing this in Subnautica 1, and to have her actually do it
yeah,
was crazy. What a great animation. Another wire mesh here.
Oh.
see, this is the thing that like I can't even like wrap my head around where I would even begin with something like this.
Like, what do you like? Someone needs to. I need. At least I'm asking you guys out
It's
there.
just
like,
lays,
how,
isn't it?
How do you actually start? Like, what do you do? How do you know that you can do this? Like, what? I don't. The creative process for something like this is lost on me, but I can definitely appreciate all of the work that goes into it.
It's kind of like the same as like it's so fascinating to me when you go somewhere like we
another
have
resin?
like Games Workshop, which
Another
is
resin at
like
the
for
Oh, they're doing
minis
resin all
for,
over
like,
again.
Warhammer and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So it's like almost like that kind of skill set, but on like a much larger scale. Because like Oh, the cat.
Yeah, that was cat. I wanted to point out
I
that
like how he
really cool
tried-
details that they poured the epoxy.
Tried
or
pulling it
acrylic in.
apart, and it's like, no.
But they poured it in, so then there would be bubbles in there, with the actual final detail. That's cool. Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying. God, that's so neat.
It genuinely, like, every single time, just the community, you're all so talented. Whatever they, like, put their mind to, they can do. Whether it's, like, the smallest drawing or, like, even, like, crafting theories and everything. Like, just every aspect of the community is just incredible.
I mean, it's like, at least with what we saw here, it's like they get the vibe of Subnautica, right? It's not just like, okay, here's the Reaper Leviathan, call it a day. It's like, no, they understand like what it means to see it, and they show it in the art too, which is a wonderful. And then yeah, exactly what you're talking about with theories. I've spent long nights looking up Subnautica theories on what could have happened and what has happened, summary videos and other playthroughs. It's great to see all the creatives out there.
Thank you so much for coming along and hosting this with me. It's always nice to be able to do this with someone else. And it's been a genuine pleasure. So thank you so much for coming along.
Yeah, they showed a whole loads of gameplay throughout this whole thing.
This is you've really, you're the community manager, and you've really fostered a great community here. I
would say they've showed about 40 minutes of
you're
gameplay.
Excited, as much, if not more, than a lot of people out there. Because you've been working
15
on
minutes on like base
seen
building, 15 minutes of just
all the
adventuring with
iterations
this,
of the game.
the tadpole and whatnot.
Thank you so much for making this such an enjoyable experience for us
And then
all.
the trailers and the little segments.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much. For everyone who is still sticking around, there are still a few days. If you haven't already wishlisted Subnautica 2, you can still go
Have you all
ahead
been
and
getting your drops,
wishlist
by
it.
the way, chat?
It'll just remind you then when the game has come out. But as a reminder, May 14th, do not forget, it is coming. You have all of the giveaways
getting your
that you can still get involved in. So
Have you? I've got it.
go
Yes.
ahead, go and join those. You have a chance to win
You're
some
1 minute away from yours.
incredible things. And don't forget, if you do purchase Subnautica 2 during the first week that it is on sale, you will get a special Leviathan statue to decorate your base with.
Yeah,
again,
you redeem it in game.
thank
Correct.
you so
Make
much.
sure
We are
you
pretty
click
much
claim
right there in
though
terms of,
in
like,
in
releasing,
the Twitch
and
drops page. If
I
you
mean,
do not
probably
claim
seen
it,
through the entire showcase
it will
and how we
expire
talked
within
about the
3
game.
days.
We
Okay.
cannot wait
You won't be able to
until it is
connect
finally
yet
in
because
your
you need to get
hands.
access to the game.
So,
but make sure you claim it
countdown
within
to
the drops
last few
page.
days before it comes out is on. Thank you so much again, Point Crow, for joining us. Thank you to everyone for watching. I guess we'll see you on May 14th. Bye.
May 14th. There you go, chat. There you go, there you go, there you go. There you go. Hopefully you enjoyed some of the gameplay and whatnot. What they showed, and some news and some information. I do have a list of stuff here. We're going to go over now, okay?
Bitz, you're a spoon.
We're going to go over a list. So, ears open. A lot of this has been announced and whatnot. I'm just going to make sure that you guys know about it as well. Okay. Right. Early access will bring. Day one will bring.
Hey, Bitz.
What has been stated, around 20 hours of gameplay. Some testers, though, have put 70 plus hours into the game. And that's just from exploring, building, finding lore, all that stuff. Okay. There is an ending to the early access, but it's not the ending. Okay. It's kind of like a chapter based update. So whenever you get another major patch, a major update, it will then bring in more story with it. Okay. In regards to that, there is going to be other vehicles, but they're not going to be added until that part of the story is required. So they talked about a mech. They talked about a better Cyclops and all that kind of stuff. And from what they did mention about a new version of a Cyclops, from what was mentioned in the podcast, they want to go better than the Cyclops kind of thing. They want to be able to do modular stuff and all that stuff. They are targeting 2 to 3 years in early access. Apparently, there is 2 upgrades available for the tadpole from day 1. Creatures will interact with the environment to use as an advantage. Crossplay to any platform. You can do that from in-game menus and with like access codes and all that kind of stuff, right? Proximity chat will not be in the early access, but it will be prioritized within the first few patches, they said. You can upload your saves to the cloud and other platforms, and the host can upload and friends can continue. Okay. Multiple characters to play, and all are important to the story. They are all canon, so there's no right or wrong character to choose from. There is no AI or TTS for voice acting. All characters have their own unique actor/actress. Okay. The characters you play, though, is not voiced for the sake of roleplay. Similar to Subnautica 1. The base price of the game is $29.99 US. All biomes on day 1 will get tweaked and changed throughout early access. Mainly kind of like art passes or anything like that. Biomes are different than before. They are now classed as regions, and then in said region you have said biomes, and then in said biomes you have sub-biomes. Okay? 2 regions are available at EA from the 14th. Approximately, there is 10 to 15 biomes split between the 2 regions. Biomes have dedicated names. They have internal names, but would like the community to kind of name them. Death crates are available on Death, and they look like a metal machine, kind of like spinal cord, apparently, with your data chip on it. There is 5 Leviathans, which could be friendly, predatory, or static. Oh, let me put some music on. Next, the depth from early access is apparently a few hundred meters down. Okay. There is a cinematic opening, and from what was told as well, it is better than Subnautica 1 and 2. It's a lot more interesting, you could say. It's going to be available on PC, Xbox, PlayStation, Steam Deck, and ROG Ally. If you purchase within the first few weeks, you get the Reaper Leviathan statue for your base, and it's not available after that, which you already know. Future features. Okay. A new and better Cyclops, which we kind of talk about. A mech suit, which is a variant to the prawn suit. New vehicles will get introduced when the supporting story is implemented, which I mentioned. New biome/map extensions will get added to support the story. Not all of them are planned as of yet. New playable characters to play as will be added in the future. And apparently the map depth is planned to aim to be quite a few thousand meters down. And apparently this is something they would like. If they would add a companion to the game, one that was kind of suggested was kind of like a robotic companion instead of like a cuddlefish variant kind of thing, you know, and whatnot. And that is the list that I've got here, which is all of the information I've collected from multiple different sources and all that stuff. But we like cuddlefishes. Yeah, cuddlefishes. Like they've said multiple times, it is a brand new planet, so it kind of makes sense that you're not going to see anything different and whatnot. So, but most of that was collected from the podcast that they did. It was like an hour long, and that, you know, and all stuff. There is supposed to be a bass bot, so you can kind of hear it. You've heard it in the gameplay stuff today, which is kind of like the Cyclops voice, you know, so like "Welcome aboard, Captain" and all that kind of stuff, and all that, you know. What is this? Giveaways? Giveaway time? Giveaway time. We're going to do Twitch first. We're going to do Twitch first, and then we're going to do YouTube, okay? And then we're going to Sugar Lumps. If you're over on YouTube now and would like a second chance to possibly get a key, for Subnautica 1, go over to Twitch, okay? Go over to Twitch. We have 30 keys available. 15 will be for Twitch. 15 will be available for YouTube. Okay. We're going to wait for these ads, don't worry. And what I'm going to do as well is I'm going to open the giveaway for 10 minutes. Okay, that allows people to kind of throw their stuff in there. You don't need to keep spamming. You only need to put it in once. And what I mean by that is you need to put what I'm about to tell you just in the chat once. You don't need to keep spamming it. You don't need to keep doing that. Be civil and be bloody adults. I will then draw 15 names out. Okay? It goes without saying, do not enter if you don't want the key. Okay? This is for Sub 1, yeah. I'm literally saying everything out now. I did just say it's for Subnautica 1. It's 30 keys they've given me. Whatever you do with the key, it's up to you. Give it away to your community if you're a content creator. Give it to a friend. Give it to someone in chat if you don't want it and you just want a potentially chance to win it. Or whatever. Do whatever you want with it. Then, if you are on Twitch, the moderator Dragon Sniper 43 will reach out to you via DM. You have to make sure to claim it by saying "I'm here" in the chat. He will then click your name and send you the key. If you are on YouTube, okay, when we go over to the YouTube giveaway, if you win, make sure you take a screenshot of up in the top right hand corner when you click on your little logo. Take a screenshot of that. Enter the Discord. It's the only way we can kind of do this fairly. And then send Dragon Sniper a DM with the screenshot showing your whatever your unique username is. He will then send you the key. If it does not match with what I've sent in a screenshot on the list, you will not get it. Okay? Once them keys have gone out, they're out. Okay? Okay. So this is what we're going to do. We are going to do Twitch first. So if you're in YouTube, jump over to Twitch. And then people on Twitch can go over to YouTube as well, vice versa. The only thing I ask, you don't have to be a subscriber. You don't have to be any of that. Just hit the follow button if you've enjoyed the content. And if you're over on YouTube, subscribe and like. You don't have to be a subscriber to win. You don't have to be a follower to win. It's just the right thing to do, isn't it? Just kind of, just be nice. Okay. Giveaways. We're going to do a keyword. Everyone is nobody has a bonus. You don't if you're a subscriber, you don't get additional tickets. Again, you don't need to keep spamming. Okay? I could, if I wanted to be, I could be an arsehole and click and activate remove spammers. And if you do spam it, you'll get removed from it automatically. I'm not going to do that because I'm not an ass. So just do the right thing and only put it once. You will see your name come up in the list and I will show it you here, okay? So we are going to do...
Hey, Bitz.
I'm not going to do it. It's not all caps, okay? Just so you know. I tell you what, to stop the people spamming, mods, could we put slow mode on and put 30 seconds? Can you put slow mode on and put 30 seconds so people won't spam? Okay, let's do that. So I'm just going to show you. Well, I can't. So everyone's got the same amount of luck. Okay. Okay, right. You should be able to now... Let me just put that full screen. And boom. Right. To enter the giveaway, okay? Exclamation mark cuddlefish in the Twitch chat. You will see your name come up here. Exclamation mark cuddlefish. I will scroll down and we are going to allow this to go for approximately around 5 to 10 minutes. Okay. So because we've activated slow mode, it does mean you can only type it in once per 30 seconds. Oakley dokley. I'm gonna make sure I put this up here. $115 eligible users right now. Again, this is for the Subnautica 1 keys. However you want to use them, use them. Give them away to your your own communities if you're a content creator. Give it away to a friend. Whatever you do with it, as long as it's not in my possession anymore. Or Dragon's possession. And again, you will receive it via Twitch DM. So make sure you have your DMs open if you have them removed. Okay? Dragon will let me know if any have been unclaimed, and I will then release them wildly into the Discord. Okay, so if they do get unclaimed, they're just going to get released into the Discord. Or I could release them in a video. No, we'll just release them in the Discord. We'll get rid of them. Okie dokie. So I'm just going to do a small scroll down here. Just keep an eye out for your name. And obviously, if you don't see your name and you did type it, just type it in again. You know. I am going to be drawing 15 winners out at once, hence why we're doing a long timer for this. Okay. I'm not going to do this for every single key we have. It's going to take hours. Too bad I no longer have access to the full Discord. Well, ask a mod human imperfect and they'll give you the verification role. Yes, spoon. The YouTube keyword will be different, yes. Yes, the YouTube keyword will be different. And again, if you don't have a chat, if you don't win here, we are going to do another 15 over on the YouTube stream. So exclamation mark YouTube and go over there to that stream and have a chance to win over there. All right, let's go down here. Do a little cheeky scroll down here slowly. So you can kind of see if you've entered or not. Goes without saying, if you're a subscriber, you'll see the star outside of your name. If you're a follower, you'll see the blue little one. And if you're a VIP, you'll have a little diamond, like dime down there. Yeah, Joe, don't you enter. Don't you enter. Because you always win. You always win. Yeah, Subnautica come out 2014. That's when it started in early access. Yeah. I'm pretty sure around the same time, Doc, though. I think it was about 2 years. 3 years. So 8 years ago from... No, it was a little bit in early access. Okay. There you go. So the lamb was the last one in there. All right. We're going to give it 1 more minute, chat, and I'm going to draw 15 winners. Serial Striker, you've just been entered. You should not receive an ad now just because you have just received an ad. So even if an ad does come up, you will get announced in the chat, so you still won't miss it. But does Subnautica have automation? Not really, no. CMDR Coffee Freak, you've been added. Kybers, you've been added. We're going to wait until 11 minutes past, and then I'm going to draw. Okay. You will need to verify or type something in the chat if you have one. Hopefully the whole list is there for me. If not, I will have to send it via a VOD or something. All right, chat. I'm going to draw it now in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. GRN. Can you type something in chat for me? I'm going to take just a screenshot of that. Hopefully it keeps the same list and doesn't do that. It's quite the name. It is quite the name. Here, boom, sweet. Actually, let me just do that. Reroll winner. Mr. Pale in comparison. Can you type a message in? I'm gonna have to send you these individually, dragging these images. It's gonna be a bit of a pain unless you're grabbing screenshots or whatever. I'll grab these and I'll send them to you all. Sweet. You've got yours. Mystic Incarnate. That's the third one, right, chat? Present. Boom. Number 4, Smario. Do 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 do. Sweet. Boom. Morgan soon. You're always here anyway. Where are you? Nice. Was that number 5? I should have really kept count of this. Was that number 5? That was 5, okay. Number 6, the lamb. This is now 6. Nice. Hell yeah. Soda Time Offline. Number 7. What do we have to watch for the CMOS statue? Just watch this stream. You just watch this stream right now, Timothy Bonds, or another creator that's partnered with Subnautica. He's got to watch this stream for 20 minutes. The time, if you watch 11 minutes here and you go over to another stream, you can continue watching the additional 9 minutes over there. Soda time. There we go. Nice. I thought I was going to have to skip you then. Jakures. Number 8. Thank you, Stellar Storm. I appreciate it. Nice. Boom. John B2487. No worries. No, I know. Yeah. Sweet. Number 10. We're gonna re-roll that one because Soda Time's already got one. Okay, I think that's valid. We're gonna re-roll. So this next one is now number 10. Flip Up 85. This is number 10 again. Dude won twice, literally. Yeah. If you refresh the stream, are the drops still available? Can somebody check that for me? Yeah, I think Soda needs to go and put a lottery ticket on tonight. Oh, has it ended now? They are not. Okay. If a mod's got access, can they quickly remove drops from my title, please? Thank you very much. If someone's available.
A tier 3 sub.
Flip Up.
You bloody legend.
Flip Up. You got 20 seconds to respond. If not, we're gonna have to skip past you. There we go. It's nice. Stimpy Slammer. What a name. Stimpy Slammer. Number 11. Sweet. Hell yeah. Sweet. Red Rebel. Congrats, man. Number 12. Regen. You're playing it right now, so you can give this away to your on your stream. It feels like I'm doing a class register. 13. Okay, 14. Dark Flyer.
Hey, Bitz.
Hey, Pyungi. Right, and then the last one for Twitch is going to be Ignis Die 115. That's the 15. We are now going to do 15 more over on the YouTube stream. So !YouTube if you want to go over there and get a chance to win it as well. We are going to do one for the YouTube stream now.
Prime?
Ignis Die 115. I will, Dragon, I will. I'll send them over to you literally before we do the YouTube one. I'll just wait for this one to get verified. Ignis Die, if you could please say something. Do. I'm going to give you 20 seconds. We're going to wait for this to hit 25. If you don't respond, we're going to have to re-roll. 10 seconds. 5. 4. Boom, re-roll. Circuit board. Hey, there we go. 15 done on Twitch. Right, let me quickly send them over to Dragon, and he can start DMing you. Or if you did win right now, drop Dragon a message, and then it'll be easier for him, and then he can just match your name up with a screenshot. Okay, so click on his name in the Twitch chat, and then click on his name, click send a message. Click do it that way. It'll be a lot easier, and then he can just line that up. Right, let me send Dragon these images. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yes, I have 15 here. Oh god, this is like the most awkward thing. I need to find a better solution than doing this next time, Dragon. This is... Maybe I'll do it where I'll just copy the name and put it into a spreadsheet. We don't normally do this amount of giveaways, like Eileen, like a bunch like this in ones. Normally it's only like a couple, 5 maximum. In Twitch, the Whisper command. It is Darkfly, yes. So it is the Whisper. So Twitch Whisper, Dragon Sniper 43. If it does not match up with what's in the images, is the thing in it. Dragon, I'm just gonna just do that. Just to separate. That's Twitch, and then below that will be YouTube. If they do not get claimed within the next 24 hours, I will release the additional keys that did not get claimed in Discord, okay? If they don't get claimed. Right, let me sort out the YouTube one now, and we'll crack on with that one. Dragon Sniper is pinned to the chat. Is the key giveaway for any streamers. It's up the top. Just click on his name that way. He's the one that pinned that message.
Hey, Bitz.
Right, just logging into the YouTube one. We need to do a YouTube test before we go ahead with this one, because we know how temperamental YouTube can be in regards to the YouTube chat coming up. It has detected the YouTube chat. So let's see. Okay, so we're going to do that. Keep it exactly the same. Can you see which keys have not been activated on Steam? No, if what we mean, as soon as Dragon sends that key after they've corresponded, that key's gone. If it gets redeemed or what, it's out of our hands. If that person doesn't respond to the DM within the 24 hours, it gets put back into the pot and get released into the Discord. What's that, Epic Snake? What are you on about? Okay. We're moving on to the YouTube ones. I'm going to set this off. I'm going to put a BRB on because I need to go for a quick bio break whilst this one's going. So can we do !Subnautica in the YouTube chat to see if it's registering before we, hopefully it registers. If it's registering, we will, hey, it's working. Okay, sweet. Right, so !Subnautica in the YouTube chat to enter. It is picking it up. So there you go. Okay. If you're over on Twitch, you're more than welcome to go over to YouTube and enter that stream over there. We've just done 15 on Twitch, so we're now doing 15 on YouTube. It's the right thing to do, and it's only fair for both platforms. You are more than welcome to go over to the other platform to now do that one. Right, I'm going to put the BRB screen up, chat, and I'm going to go for a quick bio break, all right? So quick, keep entering the that, and I'll be right back. Okay. Thank you so much. Is there anyone you need me to shout out, Dragon, who's not claimed it yet? Just drop me a DM to do another shout out for the people who's not DM'd you yet. You're very welcome, Em. You're very welcome. Yeah, just drop me a DM who you're still waiting on to receive, and then I'll do another shout out again if they've if they still need to DM you on Twitch. It's another layer that we've attempted to do that, so we're not being cold bloody scammers. But looks like I can DM Soda Time offline just fine, but she can't. Yeah, they will need to reply because we don't want people trying to create a second account and entering. They will need to reply. We can't go through somebody else to verify them. We'll need that person to try and DM. Because we need to go through their account. Are we all good, Dragon, over there? Let me know if you need anything. She messaged me. What? Okay. Sweet. You doing okay so far? Sweet. Okay, we have 71 eligible users. I'm going to do a scroll down of the list. If you don't see your name and you have entered, please make sure you put !Subnautica again on the YouTube chat. We've just done 15 for the Twitch chat. We are now doing 15 for the YouTube chat, okay? This is what you're going to do as well before I enter these, okay? If you are on PC, you're going to go over to your YouTube channel, okay? on your YouTube channel, you are going to click your icon up here. You're going to click this and you are going to take a screenshot of that. Okay? That's what you need to take a screenshot of. Once you take a screenshot of that, you send that to Dragon Sniper 43. He's under my name in the mod list, in the account list on the right hand side. You send him that screenshot. The reason being is because your unique @ name is only available to you. Okay? If you are on mobile, take a screenshot, send it to him that way. Once you join the Discord, if you're not a sub or if you're not a YouTube member, that is totally fine. Okay? That is totally fine. You can still access DMs. If you're wanting to still keep in the Discord, just ask for the verification role. You'll get the verification role. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. I'm trying to be as clear as possible so nobody is crying like a little bitch. Right, let's go back to the giveaway. I'm going to do a quick little go down here, and if you don't see your name, re-enter. Boom, boom, boom. Going down the list. Goes without saying, the bottom ones are the most recent ones. Bum, 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 bum. And then we're going to do 15 for this as well. And again, if you do not drop Dragon a message, unfortunately, we have to go through Discord with this one for YouTube giveaways, because YouTube has no direct DMs, direct messages, or anything like that. Yeah, if you need to join the Discord, join the Discord. Just leave straight after if you don't want to stick around. I'm not trying to hoard you into there for the sake of you to stay there. You can go in, grab, and just all you need is just to be able to message Dragon. That is it. That's all you need. But you have 24 hours. That gives you time to download Discord if you need to and all that kind of stuff. But that's the only way we can really do it. What's the Discord? It's in the YouTube description. If you're on YouTube right now, description, you'll see the Discord link. Give that a click. If you have a Twitch account, you still need to send him the picture of your name up in the top corner. We need that verification. Because, for example, Doug, you could drop him a DM on Twitch, but so could 20 other people, and you're claiming to be Doug Scott 4883. We don't want people trying to claim the key. Okay, so that's the whole list. We're going to give it 30 seconds and we're going to redeem this, okay? Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Mailwalk, did you say you're going in place for... or what's it called? For Storm. Did you say you've entered for Storm? Da-da-da-da-da-da. Rob's on it. Okay. All right. Right. Let's do this. Boom. Cynic Blaze. Cynic Blaze. You can type something in the chat for me. No, Critterbot, you do not need the verified role in Discord to get access. No, you just need to join the Discord and just be able to DM Dragon Sniper. You should be able to, sweet, you should be able to see Dragon, right, in the user list on the right-hand side as an admin. Right, GG Cynic. The Dude of Life 4801. Number 1. You're very welcome, Cynic. You're very welcome. The Dude of Life. We're gonna allow them to give a little bit longer on this one. Can everyone do me a favor in the YouTube chat? Just kind of, I won't say start spamming, but just make sure people are caught up to the current time because DVR is enabled. And they might be like 10 minutes behind. Okay. Just make sure that people are up to date with the current time. If not, you're a spoon. There's been so many times where like I've gone back by accident and just, yeah. Yeah, there is a big delay because we're in 4K on YouTube, so that's why I'm giving this one a little bit longer. We're giving this one about at least 2 minutes.
Bitz, you're a spoon.
Hey, Bitz.
The Dude of Life 4801, if you can please type something in the YouTube chats. If you guys in the YouTube chat could kind of like just at him, just in case. Thank you, Milwaukee. I think it makes it a little bit easier. YouTube is about 10 seconds behind, okay. It all kind of varies on your internet, doesn't it? I want to give them 20 seconds before I re-roll. No, I'll give it to 2 minutes 30. If not, we will go ahead. Oh, hey, there we go. Whew, bloody hell. Nearly. Nearly. Oh, that was close. Deadly Ghost G, congrats. Here, sweet, beautiful. Number 4, thank you, Demonic. Hap G12.
Oh my god, is that a Twitch Prime?
Kinetic Players TV, thank you so much. Welcome in. First time subber. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Here, miss. Next one. Bion170. This is for number 5. How to participate? The Twitch ones have been giveaway. We are now on the YouTube things. Nice, Bion. Next one, Mr. Claudia, 86. Congratulations. Here. Sweet. Thank you very much. Allude Boy. Congratulations. Number 7. Thank you. Jesus, that was quick. Bloody hell. Wait, Bion, you won again. We're going to re-roll this one. We're going to re-roll this one, okay? Michael K5885. Byron, you might want to go and put a lottery ticket on.
Hey, Bitz.
You might want to go and put a lottery ticket on. I have a feeling if they're responding super quick, they're probably listening to the Twitch stream and then typing in the YouTube chat. It's probably a Twitch winner who's won over on YouTube. Do. Who want I send my account? Dragon Sniper 43 is the moderator in the Discord. Lugnut0706. Congratulations. This is number 9, isn't it? Number 9. No, Joe. Are the drops still going? The drops have finished. They ended at 6 o'clock. Lugnut07. Oh, sweet. Bloody nice. Salty Games. Salty Games. Number 10. You're welcome, Hap. You're welcome. And 10. Dun, 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 dun. Let's go. Hell yeah. Gremlish Original. Congratulations. You are Victor number 11.
Hey, Bitz.
Hey, Overdue. Hello. Gremlish Original. A. E. Trent Sikema. Congratulations. Hey. Oop. Dorcas Cerberus 3385. Victor number 13. 2 more keys left for the YouTube chats. Oh, thanks, Mel. I've just seen what you've been doing. Oh, sweet. Thank you. Salty Games, you've already won. Go and put a lottery ticket on. King Boss. Oh, King Boss, you've literally just come up. Please, God, let me win a game key. And that's what happens when you pray to the Almighty. Right, this is for the last one, chat. I appreciate everyone that's entered the giveaways over on Twitch. Appreciate everyone. If we can get a wall of congrats to everybody that has won. The final one will be Wool's Tooth. Demonic Storm, if you can drop me a DM on Discord, I will get you a key personally for helping me through that. There you go. Boom. Nice. G bloody G. Chat. G bloody G. Yeah, Demonic, drop me a DM on Discord. and I'll get you a key personally for helping me out there. Okay. That is that done. I will then get them sent over to Dragon, which I will do right now. So everyone from there to there. Send them to Dragon. Dragon's gonna hate me after this one. We don't normally do this many keys at once. We need to find a better way for a vast amount in the future. So if everyone can do me a GG Dragon in chat, that would be very helpful. Okay. There we go. There we go. All right, chat. You've been a bunny. You've been awesome today. Thank you so much. Appreciate everyone that's joined us as well today. We are obviously going to be ending, but we're going to go and show some love to a new friend of the channel that I met during the Subnautica content creator Discord. So we're going to show them some love, and I want you to go into the chat. She's on the path to partner, so go and make her day, okay? Go and make her day. New friend. New friend. There we go. But chats, thank you so much for being awesome today. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. Keep an eye out on Thursday for some Subnautica 2 content. Okay. There might be some other giveaways coming up in the future. Thank you so much for all the love, the follows today, the people coming into the liking the YouTube stream as well, subscribing. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Dragon, thank you so much for helping as well. Mods, appreciate you all. Thanks for all the new love and support. See you all on Monday for some Satisfactory. Keep smiling, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye. Can't let them go to waste. They feel so far away when all the sky is gray. I miss the sunny days. Don't speed ahead, relax instead. Let time show you the way. Make sure you spam that 07 in Lana's chat, okay? Go and show some love. We go from London